The Legacy had again offered you guys another mission. Now they said this one was of dire importance. It's very hush hush. You guys need to basically make sure that Nine,
All right,
when
so it looks
she
like we're good to
asks you
go.
to meet with her, that you're there, and that anything that she says, you listen to very carefully. Whatever happens, you keep very good note of it because Blake unfortunately couldn't join you. Now I know you guys did some insight checks and maybe think it was a trap, a setup, what have you. And Blake seemed genuine. He seemed genuinely upset that he wasn't going to be able to make it. And so you guys move forward, and you went to a old Rico drove you guys out to a facility where there was a subway, an abandoned subway. You guys checked the place out a little bit before jumping into a hole kind of back in through the old abandoned subway hallway. You guys landed into what is a kind of like a large sewer entrance, ankle high water. You guys, most of you didn't fall in the water. I want to say that was it Knives that ended up eating
True.
Shay. Yeah. Outside of that, you guys all progressed forward. Not a whole lot going on at that point. As you stepped into the inner workings of the sewer system, there was a bridge that was obviously very old and had corroded away a little bit, collapsed, rushing water underneath. And at the end of it, let me make sure I get his name right. Igorek Urovac. Sure. Was there the security officer that you had encountered at the previous location that slipped away under the guise of a cloud
I
of
just need to
smoke.
find. Yep, there's my
Now,
D20, and we are all good to go.
He was real confident in his ability. He said, "What's up, motherfuckers?" As you guys stepped forward, and he threw a grenade that fizzled and did hardly anything close to what he anticipated. And all of a sudden, his confidence was quickly gone. You guys ran him over rather quickly, and then spent about 4 hours trying to figure out how to cross over the 10-foot gap of water.
I just
But of
jumped
course,
because
the
it was
team
fucking
did
easy for
persevere
me,
with
because I
very
built a character that
light
works.
injuries and mildly soggy socks. Everybody decided to continue forth into the pseudo abandoned facility that's actually a not a safe house, but more so a good cover for a very, very high-tech
I like waving my gun around,
office
though. It
facility
makes me a good
that they
character.
utilize to try to keep that streamlined connection with Nine, this
Yep. BRB.
incredible sentient AI available, so that anytime she or he or whatever you want to call it, obviously she takes many forms. Once it wanted to appear, this facility would be able to receive her. Now, as you guys stepped forward, an assassin showed up, and utilizing his augment, was able to put up a field of shock in front of you guys that added a pretty. I mean, it looked really great. The field did. It was stellar. The art that I did was near flawless, and you guys couldn't see through it. It was very blurry on the other side. You could hardly hear anything, but you did know commotion and combat was taking place based on the sounds that you were able to hear from around it. Now, as quickly as it came, it disappeared because the two members meeting this airy counterpart managed to they just pushed him over the edge, so to speak, basically. And his sword was left behind, as his sword it was made to cut easily through metal, and especially designed to kill scents and the like. And he slid his sword in there to maintain his grip, and our Jello managed to just take his fingers off. So the sword did remain, which was then received by Valravn. And as you guys, as a group, recollected and moved forward into the facility, you stepped into a very hot, very, very muggy room with just technology galore, and three scientists who seemed dead set on getting their job done. And Nine did appear, and you all did meet her, and she had some things to say. She told you guys to step forth into this mass that she had created, and everybody seemed to be pretty timid. But Knives went balls deep, and when he did, Katomo was sucked in with him, and they were pulled into a different plane, somewhere different.
We got pulled into the Matrix,
quickly,
basically.
this warp gate immediately closed, and the remaining party members were left behind. Just as that had happened, Daggerun, who was waiting outside, noticed that he heard choppers in the distance, some commotion going on. He sat outside for a good while as it got near. He radioed his team to let him know, kind of what he was seeing, and without much warning, they were on top of the landing and ready to, put up a fight. So the team did then retreat back into the facility, and the team members that were, not transported elsewhere, basically held the fort and, kept everything protected so that, there was no way that the others would get trapped. And after a while, the two that had disappeared into the alternate area, they did reappear. And just as combat was kind of coming to a close in the previous location. Now, I believe we stopped kind of the combat. Those guys are dead. I believe
Combat's not done because we still got the drones,
exactly,
right?
There's still 2 drones that are outside, and everybody should still be on the combat list except for don't see Katomo. Do we have Katomo's role anywhere in?
I think it was my turn when we stopped.
No, it actually looks like it's
No, we stopped. I took my turn and then we stopped. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Looks like
So
you guys see Katomo on there?
No.
On the turn order, no, I don't see Katomo or Knives for that matter.
No, I see Knives.
Knives is on there. I'm not.
Okay. Let me scroll up a little bit and see what Katomo's.
It may not actually be in there. We might actually have to check the thing because Ben rolls physical dice. Doesn't always say what he
True.
Sometimes he says that and doesn't type it in. I mean,
I don't think I rolled once I landed back in though.
Yeah, he got a nat 20. It looks like on his initiative.
All right.
28.
that's what he rolls to put himself on the list. That's not what he
that's
actually
true.
rolled like to because again he rolls physical dice.
Just throw another roll up and we'll call it whatever.
Yeah, that makes the most sense probably. Otherwise, it's going to take 5 minutes to try to scroll through last week's.
Yeah, I just scrolled all the way up for the past 2 fights.
You want me to just roll?
Yeah, just roll whatever. I got you on the list, so you can
Okay.
edit it yourself.
It's a nat 20 in this screen.
Ah, wait, I gotta click on myself. I'll add myself. Go ahead. It was not a 27.
Maybe like a 22 or 21.
There you go.
You got it corrected? Alright.
Yeah,
We
man.
will, all 17, here, I'll just drag it. So it would be right here. Okay. Alright, so we will, I believe Hans was currently, he was doing a lot of discussion with the scientists, trying to, keep them safe, keep them covered up.
Yeah, I was trying to convince the one in front of the computer to go cower with the rest of them, but I failed.
And it looks like, let me pop out my chat really quick. It looks like it is Hans's turn. I think that was your previous turn, so I don't know if you had decided to act or if we had just completely stopped before your turn took place. But you're welcome to go forward, my man.
I'm just gonna. Or Alec, how much life do you have?
Right now I am at
Can't see you.
17 because I got healed back to full.
So you're full right now?
You can't see
Yes.
his health?
No, I can see everyone else's, just not his.
Yep.
Okay.
You know what? I see it. Here, I'll adjust it.
I can't see his either.
I can't see Q's because the numbers because he's behind Dagger.
Yeah,
on
no. You see it
but
now?
I can see the bar. Yes, I can see Alex now.
All
But
right,
I'm
perfect.
about to say I could see enough of Q's bar to be
Yeah,
able
well,
to.
sometimes when I copy pasta it.
Yeah, it saves the
Um,
last version of it. And it
Yeah,
doesn't.
exactly.
Smokey, you're the most hurt, but I can't really.
Oh wait. So how did you want to handle Daggerun's new character?
It's literally nothing's changing. He'll just do it, I assume, once he hits a long rest or something.
No, Smokey, I see. You can.
That's true. You don't want to do it in the middle of combat, so we'll wait till we're out of combat and things have and then we'll swap out the tokens.
Oh, we're not doing this Baldur's Gate 3 style where you can level up in the middle of combat? Good to know.
Ah, no, but-
No, it's not. It's a little different than leveling up. It would be like making a new main character in the middle of combat.
Oh, no, I'm still the same jackass. I just did something different. doing something different now.
Oh, okay, I see. You assigned the token already. All right, cool. So that saves me from having to do so. All right. Yeah. So Hans, my dude, what do you got for us?
Not too much. I'm gonna hold position. And I guess I'll hold a healing action for if anyone comes to within range of me. But assuming that I have full cover where I am, kind of like crouched behind these desks, I'm just gonna hold air. I see no reason to get closer to that door. There's fucking shit outside.
I did relate to the others that there's droids out there, right?
Yeah, you did. You good.
How did we get out? How did we get out? We just plopped out. Are we prone? Are we standing? What's up?
You just went. Bloop.
I'm at the plummet. Do we fall or?
I'm sorry. Reiterate. What did you say?
We're back in the real world right now. Did we
Yeah,
fall?
you guys have
Hmm.
you guys have flashed into this room, having been where you were. They don't know anything about where you were yet because it hasn't been explained. And 9 is present on the TV behind you.
He was asking what position they were in. Were they like? Are they? You know, if Larry was prone before, was he still prone now?
No, you guys would be standing up pretty much right where you
Oh,
are.
all right. Cool.
I am done, so it would be Knives' turn.
All right.
Oh man, that was trippy, guys.
What
wait,
exactly?
dude, what? What? Is there more enemies? What's this?
Yeah, we got some.
All right, I'm gonna go back, meow, and lie down, and take a shot at anything comes to the door.
Am I the only one that imagines just Larry's character with cat ears whenever he says "yeah"?
Yeah,
I actually kind of imagine it more like Gary Oak, but okay.
it's whatever. Smokey wants me to be a furry. It's okay. It's all right, Smokey. Love you. Just messing.
Protection, ho!
Pork and chicken?
Trust me, I would never wish the curse of furry on anybody.
All right, my turn. I'm holding to shoot anything comes in the door.
Okay.
They're drones. I don't think they have the cognitive science to open a door.
Well, I didn't hear
Yeah,
anything
they don't
about.
really know what's
Yeah.
going on out there.
That's fine.
I saw dead bodies, and then I said there's other enemies, so I don't know what the fuck's out there.
And
I didn't
FYI,
hear it.
that
I was-
science
I
with
was-
a PSI. There's a difference.
Kutamo!
And unmute and take your turn.
All right.
Hey.
I'm gonna ask Valraven for a sit rep.
Alright, explaining. Helicopter reported, came in. Tangos came in, we bisected them, dealt with them. 2 more outside. Drones. Drones, most likely there for more supporting cover. Don't know the durability of your armor, don't know the durability of anything else. Your situation's unknown, and that's a factor that we haven't actually managed to account for yet.
All right. 30 feet gets me here, right?
Right to the door, yeah?
All right. I'm gonna open the door and shoot the one, whichever one I guess I would see first. I have armor-piercing rounds ready.
Well,
Ben,
considering one's up and to the left and one's up and to the right, I suppose it's kind of more on you. You're not going to see either of them until you look up.
Ben, you were here for the discussion about specialized bullets, right?
Yeah, I'm
He's
familiar with
doing
it.
it.
Which was
Okay.
actually a good catch. I missed that, and I think I may have overrolled last session because of it. Because I know I switched to AP at some point.
Yeah, I've been overrolling as well.
Yeah,
Alright.
they,
I haven't. All right. I'm gonna take a shot at the one up top there, Palmer.
Alrighty. And give me a damage roll.
You know, I don't even
An
have
automatic
to.
hit?
No. Oh, I thought you said you were hacking it or whatever. Yeah, no, you're good. Just give me an attack roll rather. Y'all know what I meant.
17.
17 does hit.
All right. Armor piercing, and we're gonna do 10.
With armor piercing, you said?
Yeah.
Why do I have Ben set 50% volume?
And then
out
I'm gonna
like-
take 5 feet and move back in.
Alright, door closed.
Alright, cool beans, cool beans.
Yeet. Pretty much the best I can do with what I have.
That
Pork and chicken ramen sounds like a good
You gonna
combo.
get your
Homemade
go on
or
your, bonus action?
packaged.
Cool. So with that, we will move on to Combat Drone 2, which is the one Ben just shot at. Oh, its HP wasn't reflected in the change. That's okay. Oh, it's because I changed its AC.
Oh, you changed
They were
its
the
AC,
same
yeah.
number, so.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool. So this drone, after taking some fire, ping, 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 it kind of levitates a little bit, kind of hovers sideways, back and forth, trying to catch its balance in the air before lifting itself up about 100 feet. Well, let's see how. About.
You can just make it rep. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll just call it this. This is about 50 feet into the air. The second drone is going to do about the same. So they're both about 50 feet in the air above this landing that you see here. And they don't seem to be moving. They just seem to be constantly focusing on the door, hovering in place. And based on, you guys are all inside, so that's about all you can tell from now. You would have just heard collectively the sound of the gonna like drift up higher into the sky to give you the idea of what they did, but outside of that, you can't tell anything's going on. So,
Can I get that sound one more time?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's pretty
All right,
good. Okay.
Hit it.
Jello, what do you got for us?
More of that noise?
I hope
So, these guys are outside, correct?
They are outside, yes.
That is annoying.
Wait, why? That's great. They can't shoot us outside.
But we
Wait, what
don't
are
know
your
what they're
priorities?
doing.
Yeah,
We don't know what they're doing, what they've seen, what if they're going somewhere.
I'm going to move to the inside of the door,
Okay.
and I'm guessing like, is this one just directly?
Time to check
above,
on
like,
dinner.
this
Be right
tile?
back.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pop a shot and then kind of take cover.
All right. It is 50 feet in the air. What gun are you using?
I am using, what is it? The KHMA heavy pistol.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
What's the?
Wait, if the
Wow.
heavy pistol doesn't have like any enhancements on it, he should have enough range.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, it should be just in range. Yeah, it's
Yep,
like
yep.
yeah.
The heavy, 50, 150. Yeah, you're good. Oh, you said KHMA or regular?
Yeah,
heavy?
it's the slightly better one.
All right, yeah, you'll be fine. So a 15 does hit, and you're going after the one that Ben already damaged, correct? This one over here.
Cold
Yeah.
chicken sandwich on a roll with mayo.
All right, cool. Well, that will. 15 does
Yeah.
hit. 8 damage is enough to see this.
I
actually
like that.
fire
That's
bullet
classy and low tech.
From the heavy pistol, it goes up, makes contact with it right in the center of its electronics, and you see as it starts to smoke and the rudders, or the blades rather, start to slow down. It kind of falls in a crooked line out of the sky. Now, as it does, you happen to notice. Well, actually, roll me a perception.
All right.
Ooh, there's something to notice.
Ouch.
Ooh, with that perception, you kind of like shield your eyes as the sparks and smoke and scrap metal kind of fly in your direction. Obviously, it is still sunny outside, so you're kind of squinting, and all you really can make out of the view is
Listen for Baba.
the machine kind of falling through the sky in a zigzag pattern. It's got to go down a good distance, so you haven't yet heard it, but eventually you do hear it go and metal meet the concrete below.
Yeah. So I'll call it. Got one. And with that, I will use my cunning
Got one
action
what?
to stealth, basically to try to avoid the other one shooting at me.
Okay.
So like I said, basically I'm taking cover. Like I'm figuring the door square is like this one or this one, so I put myself I guess here, consider me on this side of the wall. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, just a quick perception roll here.
2.5D is getting to us.
Yeah.
What?
If I could
2.5D.
click the right one.
Get out of here.
2.5 view. What is that?
The viewpoint we have, not full.
The
3D.
viewpoint.
Oh
full
yeah,
3D.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, so many of the cyberpunk maps that came in this like 2 gig pack I have. They're like a lot of them are like this kind of angled view.
2.5D, which is like
Isometric.
wrong and stuff.
It's-
Or
The word you're looking
I'm
for is
sure it's-
isometric.
Yeah, I'm sure it is inspired at least in part by old games like XCOM and Fallout.
God damn fucking Astros.
Oh, yeah.
Astros
Stuff like
suck.
Diablo, guys. The
Diablo.
original,
Diablo
yeah.
was an isometric view as well.
Diablo.
Fallout would have been the other one I would have said that you got.
All right,
Diablo
so you
is
name
one
your
of the best
turn,
games
Ethan,
of all time.
Yep, ending my turn. That's just, I guess a stealth of 13 because that's what it gave me when I actually clicked on the skill I
right?
wanted.
Bubba,
No problem.
just you.
Alrighty, Valravn, you're up, my friend. What do you got
Carrying
for us?
peppers.
Is he still
Uh,
outside?
No, he's on this side of the door. He just didn't.
Yeah, he
Okay.
wanted to basically get the impression he's
Goes
got his
definitely.
back to the wall.
Goes
No, I hear you.
Side.
I hear you. Just until the offer gets killed.
Yeah, Valravn's going to look at it. They're in the sky.
Yeah.
Real quick. They're in the sky. Knocker in the sky.
Yeah, at
No.
least the one remaining that I know of is.
Alright.
I'm actually going to call to Knives. Knives, you up for
Yeah.
some plate? You up for some target shooting?
Sure.
Right outside.
Play pigeons.
Target shooting. And then with that, I'm actually going to move to
Am
here.
I the only one to like a power enough for them to get it? Is that why?
No, out in the sky. Just gonna, point out, and then I'm actually gonna go and speak. For my turn, I actually will speak directly to 9, and that'll be the end of my turn for my action and all of that.
Alrighty.
I will be
Dagger
doing
on.
it.
What do you got for us?
All right, I'm gonna move over here, 35 feet. I should be within range for.
It is
I
dinner
should be
time.
Within range for Hans to pop off his held healing action.
You have to be touch range.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, you have
that's
enough
why
movement.
Right
to
now,
get
you do it. It's 50 feet away from you right now. You'd have to basically dash over to me to get it.
Not the worst.
You
Oh,
still
yeah.
have your cunning action dash and stuff.
Yeah, it
No,
could
I
be
don't.
worth it.
No, I don't.
You get that
Oh,
every.
Yeah, you do. You haven't switched yet.
Yeah,
No,
we still have you on the.
Oh, you still have me on the old old
Yeah,
class?
just until this combat is finished, so that it's
Okay.
not too convoluted.
All right, never mind. I was okay. See, then that changes that changes everything. Yeah, I'll try. I'll just use my bonus action to get within range of Hans.
All right. I'm gonna use my readied action to basic heal my second time for 13. Not a half bad roll for once.
I
Oh,
can't
nice.
go over 21.
Oh, that is all of my. Oh wait, what? Oh,
I haven't leveled up yet because we haven't taken a long
wait,
rest.
hold up, back up. How much did you have before?
18.
21 is your max. I didn't know you were that close. Can I switch to my? I don't know because that's a bonus action. Never mind. Fuck it.
I had to check the math in my head.
I'm going to ready my action to shoot if something comes through the door.
Alrighty. Ready to shoot. Sorry, I'm writing everything now.
Kind of
All right.
suspected that wasn't your current full hit points. but
Hans, what do you got for us, my dude?
That's a great question, dude. I'm nervous that those things might have called for backup.
Wait, was that your last heal?
That was my last basic heal, my main heal. I still have
Ooh.
4 quick heals.
Fuck, my
And
bad.
I'll get back all my heals at a short rest. I don't need a long rest. So like, give me an hour or two and it's back.
Alright.
Oh,
Since Homegirl reappeared on the screen, what's she doing?
Since she reappeared on the screen, she's just sitting there.
I'm about to talk to her.
She's just looking at you guys. She didn't respond or verbally or anything to anything she's been asked yet. So
I guess I'm gonna yell out for No, Cass. I'm actually gonna do the exact same thing Daggeron did. I'm gonna prepare to shoot if anything comes near to the door or the windows or anywhere else. And I'm still keeping half an eye on those bastards in the corner and the other scientists. But that's it. That's it. I've got nothing else for it.
Alrighty.
I'm not sticking my head out there. Knives, are you okay? You went away for a minute.
What do you mean?
You
Oh,
went away for a
hey.
minute.
Oh, it was freaky, man. I don't know. I can tell you right now. There's too much to go. Let's go.
Are you intact? Are you missing any parts?
I don't think so. But,
I guess we'll pin that.
and that's enough, man. We can't keep on. We can't have a long conversation.
No, that was 6 seconds.
All right. All right, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't click next. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're good.
well,
You're...
Half my movement.
It hurts, doesn't it?
Do 20, 60. I'm gonna.
If you action surge, you can do it and shoot.
I don't have an action surge, bud. I'm not level 3. I'm gonna be at the door.
Shit, you're right. Damn it.
I don't have an action surge. I can't even get at the door. I'm right there. That's my turn. I'm done. I got nothing else.
I am mildly disappointed that I could not find a version of Hamlet's soliloquy compressed to 6 seconds.
Okay.
A valiant effort.
Kodomo.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so Kodomo, you are up again. What do you got for us?
A headache.
Larry, you said you were readying an action, right?
I have no action. I used action to dash.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Kodomo, what do you got for us?
Yo, intact.
I'm going to just kind of move here and ready in
Well,
action.
hold on real quick. Larry, you said you ended inside the door, correct?
Inside the door. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right.
I'm not gonna rush out.
Yeah, no, I was just it
I got
mattered
another-
based on checks.
So y'all are
you-
both inside the door?
They're both inside, correct?
Yo, what up, Maho? I'm just gonna step right outside the door.
Alrighty. Now, as you do, you provoke an attack.
Okay.
It fires an 11, and I assume that's a miss. So.
That's a huge fucking whiff.
Yeah, buddy. Well, it is a drone, 50 feet in the air. So what are you gonna do? All right. So you can go ahead and continue.
It's all the way up there?
50 feet in the air. Yes.
All right. I rolled it. Shoot it.
50 feet plus the horizontal distance.
Armor piercing again. I'm gonna assume that a 19 hits.
Yeah. What gun are you using?
The usual standard assault rifle.
Yeah. What's the range on that, bud?
Yeah. So it's within your range.
Yeah, I think it's 80 to 20 or something for that.
60, 180.
61. Oh yeah, I have that. Perfect. AP
Yeah, right on your
rounds.
character sheet. It's literally written right there.
Yeah, I wrote it. I knew I wrote it down somewhere. We're gonna hit it with nice. That's gonna be 19 damage.
How much?
Nice.
19.
19. Oh, I'm sorry. Roll me a perception check as well before you.
Perception?
say that it took place before the.
That's not great. That's just gonna be a 10.
Okay, so
Same as Alec.
so same thing as Alec. You fire your rounds. They pepper the.
We doing
side
all
of
right,
this-
Maho? How are you, man?
this, drone, and you see it immediately burst into smoke and spark as it kind of rains down on you. You squint your eyes, facing the direction of the sun, as it kind of topples up out of the sky and comes very quickly crashing past you guys, and eventually you do hear the sound of metal hitting the street below. But that is all you're able to see as that takes
We're
place.
above ground now.
Do you guys close your eyes when you shoot?
Oh, sparks and shit are raining down on your noggin.
Oof.
Okay, but
See if there's like a dental clinic near you. Sometimes you can get lucky, dude. Definitely get that
No, you
taken
guys
care
are
of. They
high
do
up.
not
You
fuck
guys are
with
in, like, a
bad
high
teeth.
rise.
Oh, that's right. The
Oh
bridge.
shit, yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought we were on street level.
I thought the bridge was like just a big chasm of like machinery.
Same here, yeah.
But we were up high. Shit.
I thought it was,
Oh,
like
that's
they
gonna
have
be
in Matrix with all that.
I would show you the previous map, but I deleted it.
Damn it.
No, it was totally up high. Nah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Now
it
that
goes crashing down. and-
I mistook it as being underground, but it was just a large chasm. Of
yeah,
just
it's just fucking machinery built up high.
Like-
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
like pumps and shit for like whatever.
Yeah. Well, with that, that will end combat, and you guys are now free to move about the cabin.
All right, I would like to speak to 9, if that's all right.
All right, roll me
Oh.
a. Also, Smokey, you can switch character sheets now as well. It's fine. Roll me a. What's your name again? Val Robin.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, do you want me
give
to roll
a
something?
computing.
Computing,
Is that one bad?
No, that's bad for me, but that doesn't matter. You said computing. I thought you was still gonna answer questions and such. I was just gonna. Or is she not actually willing to talk anymore?
All right, what veggies you want cut up, Bubba?
I mean, I can roll it if you want.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, give me a computing, and then I'll explain why. Whether depending on the roll.
18.
Oh, an 18. So with an 18, you're able to see that you know kind of appear over your shoulder to the equipment behind you, where the head scientist who was previously told to crouch under the desk has already stood back up.
Oh wait,
And
are we out of combat?
You
Yeah.
are out of combat, yes.
Oh
And he
shit!
would-
I'm sorry. My roommate came into the room for a minute. I'm sorry.
No problem. You can. I also said you can switch your sheets now if you like.
Okay.
So you notice that the head computer technician guy behind you is furiously you know typing away. The look on his face says that he's got a little bit of concern, and basically you're able to deduce with that computing roll that it looks like you know she's barely connected.
Okay.
You're not sure whether or not it's enough to hear and communicate with you, or if she just heard you, or what the situation is. But her tether to this electronics seems to have been jeopardized by the warping back and forth of the other party
Mhm.
members.
Then actually, I will make it nice and easy. I'm going to simply go over here, and then here,
Okay.
and I'm just going to directly ask him, "Can you send something to her?"
Alrighty, and he will say. Okay, he will say, "No, "Man, I'm struggling to keep this equipment going. I need. Do you know anything about computers? Can you tap into this?"
I may not be able to, but I do have someone who does. I'm going to.
I
move
know
over to
about
Kotoma.
computers. I can help.
I've already
Well,
got calling
if somebody with
Kotoma.
some some know-how can come over here and assist me, we might be able to keep her here for just a few more minutes.
All right, Kotoma.
I'll see what I can do.
I called Kotoma, but okay. Kotoma? Ben? Ben is dead. All right.
If Ben's not answering, I'll take a shot at it.
All right, what are you attempting to do?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What needs to be done?
Oh, there's
Just
a.
'cause he based on what he said, based on a 5, he said that he just needs help. He's struggling to keep her attached.
Hold on.
Can I give the
Okay, so
system-
he's definitely not around because there was actually a bot in his channel that was not banned.
Interesting. All right, where the fuck did he go? Probably getting food or something. We can give it a moment though if we want. 'Cause- what?
In that case, I will be right back.
All right. After these.
Are we all good? Do we need to stop for a minute?
Yeah, we're.
I guess we're stopping for a minute.
Okay.
Palmer, do you have a moment?
Yeah.
So just checking the DM and such.
Oh, in the DMs? Yeah, give me one
Yeah.
second.
Because I can tell you.
Thanks, Alec.
Feedback. I think Ben's back. Ben, you back? If so, you're muted.
Yeah, I'm just eating.
Okay. Oh, cool. We were waiting for you. Waiting for you because we needed someone on the computer to do the.
How's Eddie?
Computers because apparently, the egghead who is supposed to be in charge of it can't roll above 5.
All right. So what do you need me to do?
I offered to help.
Yeah, no. You will probably need both of you to be honest.
What am I rolling for?
Ben, what's your computing score?
You don't know
Very
what you're
good.
rolling for.
I'm plus
Basically,
5.
The conversation was, that he rolled to see how much information would be gleaned, and he said he just needs assistance keeping the connection tethered to the AI.
Can I give the computer a once over and see, or rather the system a once over and see what needs to be done? Then we can work from there.
Give me one second. Let me reply to this DM.
No, I mean I can roll a computing if you want.
Well, so it would actually you'd have to let me know what you're attempting to do with the computer.
Well,
Oh.
I would need to know what's wrong with the computer, dude.
Okay,
Basic rules of IT.
all right. So what would you roll to learn stuff? I mean, I can give you a computing, but what would you be trying to
Investigation or
glean?
computing would be the two.
Yeah. So what are you? So you're attempting to what? Look at the computer?
Well, I was actually gonna see if I could like type a few keys and see if I can pull up anything, but
Okay.
Well-
Yeah, you can type if you want to do that. You can go ahead and give me roll me a computing.
Yeah, what I would say is like computing, maybe multiple checks. It kind of depends on how you want to compartmentalize it, but computing is the only skill
Natural
that really
20
makes
for
most
24.
sense here.
Nice. So as you typing up a storm, he looks to you and he says, "Oh, thank you so much." Actually, let me tell you. 12. That would be. He says, "Oh my God, thank you so much. It's definitely helped take the load off. I think the connection's getting better, but there seems to be an issue with the ability to transmit and receive messages. I don't think she can hear us or speak to us, but she is, at least, thanks to your efforts, she is in a more stable connection, so we can visually see her. She is present."
With
But,
that natural 20, would I be able to do like anything further with the interior of what's going on with her?
Well, not to your knowledge, you can attempt to glean more information from it if if you want to make an investigation or something.
Wait, I
of
couldn't get the
computer.
full extent of what's going on with that nat 20?
Well, computing was just like utilizing computer. It wasn't like understanding the code and data and stream that's being given back and forth to know what is affecting the.
Yeah, like that is definitely something that could easily be construed as taking much more than one check. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Actually,
make another
I'd
computing.
like
with each D20 roll that I have, I actually have numbers as responses assigned to the numbers that I roll.
Oh,
that I have
cool.
written down. So.
Alright.
Smokey, could you give Kotomo advantage on her checks and such? Because we might be able to stabilize and make this work.
Sure.
Alrighty,
Kotomo.
so Kotomo, what do you want to roll on the? Are you attempting to, hack in, jack into the PC to assist? Are you trying to do it from a surface level? Are you?
Yeah, I'll dive into the computer. I mean, that's
All
what my fucking job is.
Okay. So
With advantage. 21.
21. All right, perfect. So I'm actually gonna move you over here next to the computer. I'm gonna copy you down to the bottom here. I'm gonna copy her down to the bottom here as well. And you are.
Wow,
so as
really?
Tomo
Russell Wilson having
checks
trouble
in with
going over the top
assistance
against the Vikings?
from,
That's
from
odd.
Daggeron over there doing good work on his computer, on his computing check, and the scientist, trying to just keep it all together and keep it maintained. Okay. So yeah, as you guys all around see this taking place, you look and you can kind of see as Kotomo physically jacks in to the PC in a hacking fashion. You can see her eyes actually kind of like roll white, as if her conscience seems to be elsewhere, and she's just currently standing there. Now she does seem to be actively breathing and moving and stuff like that, so she's not like frozen, and you can still notice that she's still attached to your comms. Now Kotomo, you digitally, you're more in tune with your physical form in this digital dimension, the exact same one you guys were in previously. When you jumped through the gap, you seem to have been connected, physically through the PC and the environment that Nine's created through all this data, to be back in this area. Now, as you appear, Nine kind of like a ghost would move through walls. She kind of emerges through the wall of what looks like a data stream in front of you, and moves up close to you now, and she kind of stands there. What do you want to do about that, Ben?
Can I roll to like?
Can I roll to
Can I roll
Yeah, can I roll to Just yeah, I rolled a 12
It's a hesitation check. You did a very bad job hesitating. Instead, you make a choice very quickly.
You're decisive. I'm sorry.
Can I roll to hack? See if there's anything I can like really bust out below the surface level of this.
Is there anything I can do to assist her?
There's nothing anybody can do to assist. As you see, she's you guys are maintaining the physical form of the computers and stuff like that that are taking place over there. If you wanted to move away from the computing that you already rolled for, you would have to roll something else, but it would then reduce that assistance you're providing to that scientist. Now, Kotomo, to answer your question, there is around you. It seems like in this data stream and this construct built of, built of code and whatnot around you, that there doesn't seem to be any way that you can like actively utilize any hacking, as you're more or less detached from your physical form. But Nine does seem to be in front of you, normal as she was previously. So if there is like she seems like you could have a conversation with her here as opposed to in the previous place.
Okay. Well, let's ask her what this is about. She's here to have a conversation. We can at least get some information out of it.
Okay. Yeah, what do you want to ask her?
What are you about?
Are you guys hearing me twice?
No.
Okay.
No.
No, I don't see it picking up on my end either. I have my audio pretty isolated tonight.
Good job.
Yeah, it's fine for me too.
Alright, cool. So yeah, what do you want to ask her?
What exactly she did when Knives and I were in the Matrix. It was some weird shit. And if we were fighting a defense system, because realistically, it felt like we were.
So she looks back to you, and she says,
well, all around you is basically this construct I've created. This environment you see is actually my world. Try to think of it as such. This is a data stream connected to a nearby corporation's defense system. What I can do for you is turn that defense system into a physical realm you might be more familiar with. I can turn the network defenses into physical formed enemies. So while you are believably so attacking it with your weapon, What's actually happening is I'm feeding off of the data you're providing to this environment I've created. And behind the scenes, it's actually contributing to my ability to penetrate the network. As a result, I can essentially turn firewalls and defenses into forms that you can shoot, but you only believe that's taking place. What's actually happening is you're contributing to my energy and ability to penetrate the most dangerous networks on Earth.
This is only being said to Ben, huh?
Is correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'd definitely like to relay the information that it's a data stream coming from somewhere. Is there any?
Exactly? So you are. I previously kind of touched on it. You guys are. You can actively hear. So she's basically Katomo is basically on both sides. Think of like someone speaking to the dead.
Yeah.
So she is able through comms, even though her physical form is incapacitated or what have you. She is in this data stream, but still able to communicate with you guys on comms. So if you want any kind of spoken messages or what have you to go through, it would best be advised that you you'd ask her to relay that information, and she could relay whatever responses back.
Is
So,
there any
as
way
a
I could make a
result, though,
copy of her, like her code or anything, or is it just too massive?
Yeah, you can give me a hacking roll if you'd like.
All right, because it'd be
also,
dope if we had like some sort of overarching AI to work, like link our comms together.
So that is there's another thing though. So when you say that you're relaying stuff,
Mhm.
you can explicitly state what you want to relay. Like if you want to keep some things to yourself or what have you, since they can actively hear you. Unless you specify, I'm gonna assume you tell them everything or whatever, just for like
Yeah, just for ease right now. What's a 23 in hacking get me?
23 in hacking.
When we have a moment, I have a question to relay through Ben.
So she, through the hacking, you can, you better than anybody can understand, the data, especially given that you're a synth hacker. So much of you is comprised of and familiar with data and what have you. And even in this non-physical, plane you've stepped into here, you can tell that, this thing is. It would be like trying to contain a nuclear explosion into something that if you had the storage, you wouldn't even know how to.
Yeah, it's just way too much. Okay, so it's obvious that it's a massive corporation probably funding and controlling this. Is there any way I could figure out where it's coming from?
You want to like through a check or through you want to ask her? How do you
ask first, check second.
Okay. So you ask her exactly what are you asking?
Which corporation is controlling her and where or where it's being streamed from.
I am beyond a corporation's control. I've been around for ages, long before the corporations came to be. I found refuge with your friends of the Legacy and believing that corporations should have their information and their resources available to people who need them. As such, I have agreed to partnership-esque terms with the Legacy in an attempt to penetrate, dilute, and weaken these all-powerful corporations in order to enrich the lives of the average citizen such as yourself who doesn't even realize how thick the wool being pulled over your eyes really is.
All right, so it's basically a sentient being.
There you go, Ben. I sent you the concerns. There you go. For relaying.
Why exactly does it seem to have our best interests at heart here?
All right, do you want me to try and sense motive on it?
I mean, if not outright ask. But sure, you can start with a sense motive to see if you get something different.
I'll just ask. Dial that I haven't had a.
Because it could lie. Well, maybe. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'll see if it can lie.
So maybe ask them sense motive. I mean,
Yeah, nothing.
up to you.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
I'll-
Let's. I'll ask why it has our best interest in mind, as realistically, humans and its inhabitants are destroyers of the earth at this point. So.
Okay, so you want to, so you're asking her with an attempt of, persuading or deceiving, or you're just generally asking a flat question?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with flat question. If I don't like
Okay,
the
yeah,
answer, I
okay,
can
cool.
sense
I
motive as a
just wanted to make sure
backup.
that it wasn't, you weren't trying to do something that she didn't know or whatever. Okay, so in response to that, she would say, I have her a whole d20 sheet as well.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. All right.
Oh,
So
baby, all
with
right.
that, she says, let me find 9's page. Okay. With that, she says,
I'll be honest with you, I don't really need the people or their interests, or the legacy for that matter. If I find it's more intelligent and it makes more sense, not only for my continued existence, but potentially the human sense and everything in between that keeps me going. At the end of the day, I pursue knowing all, knowing more. And if I perceive something so intelligent that people of your brain capacity can't quite contemplate or comprehend, then I'll be honest with you. If that was an action that needed to be taken for my greater good, that cost you your life, your friends theirs, or the legacy their own, I would take that action. I am in it for myself, and it is important that you all realize that, so that no one is surprised. I would hope you would stay as suspicious of me as I'd have to be of the world around me.
Well, it's quite understandable. Our issue is the area is concerned, and we'd like to know what exactly it is you're doing. Like, what is your goal and purpose? And we'd prefer to keep things peaceful as possible.
Absolutely, I've taken quite a liking to you and the very courageous one who jumped in with you. I hope we, especially you and I, can maintain a connection far greater than this currently.
Can I roll to seduce the sentient AI?
Come on, that one.
Come on!
yeah, you can definitely try. I guess it would be a computing. I don't know.
She was talking to me.
Well, whatever it is. All right, you're going computing.
Yes.
23.
Finally, something that isn't.
Okay,
in that
so
one.
now how do you go about doing it? What do you say exactly?
I offer to show her my
Smile or
connections.
what?
I offer to show her my connections if she'll show me hers.
What kind of pickup line are these?
What's going on?
So she
Nothing.
smiles big and she says,
I understand your thoughts as you have them and your intention. Unfortunately, I am nothing more than a compilation of intelligent data. And I don't have the connections you desire, but there are many available on data streaming sites. You should try.
Woo, shit.
Are you offering to share your Pornhub premium account with me?
Even someone whose mental capacity is much smaller than mine, like yourself, would know that
7 for 7, 39 yards. Oof.
know where to look.
Hawks are getting trucked.
Getting
That
way
still
too
does not
meta.
answer.
Palmer, there might be 16-year-olds in Ben's chat right now. You don't want to be.
There definitely aren't,
Yeah.
and
All those
early on.
probably have premium accounts on all those sites.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't
Yeah.
say nothing, bro. What the hell?
Not only that, but like his stream is permanently marked as for mature audiences.
this is yeah. I'm completely clear.
Yeah, so is mine. I do that as well. But yeah, so anything else you want to ask her?
I did.
Yeah, I know that others did, so they would have to like relay that through
Yeah,
Ben. But I'll just hear them, and we'll, you know, for brevity, we'll say that they're saying it through you, so that we don't have to do that.
Yeah, that makes it easier. Go ahead.
All right, I'll do mine then. Go.
I was curious if in this, and it may be self-explanatory, I don't know, but it'd be better to ask now than wait. In this whole scheme where, she gives, bodies to computer systems so that we can defeat them with what appear to be guns and stuff. Do my healing powers work normally within that?
All data. Oh, fuck.
Ha
Yes,
ha!
I hear it. I don't hear it either. It's
Yo, get some rest, Lib.
Now it's back.
Right.
Thanks for
Hey,
hanging with
welcome
us.
back.
Version.
Enjoy.
Alright, start over. Whenever you come into this digital existence, I can assure you that what you think is happening will be taking place. However, it is merely a performance being played on a stage while all your efforts will be contributing to my underlying activities and attempts to try and defeat this construct of network security I've created.
Oh,
In a
sure.
sense-
I get that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not interrupting her. That's right.
In a sense, you guys are basically coming here and defeating physical forms so that we can, as a team, contribute your efficiency and skills in real combat with my ability to penetrate digital networks. Collectively, we can take on far greater tasks than either party could.
Sorry, I ran out of breath.
It's fine.
Oh.
I'll,
It's funny because we can't tell that while you're talking.
Well, it
Yeah.
like it out right there, and I was like,
Not cool. As long as if it looks like my friend is bleeding
yeah,
out.
basically,
and I
you
heal it.
understand through between the lines. She's saying that anything you guys would do physically would translate over here.
I assumed, like I said, it seemed maybe self-explanatory, but it also seemed maybe maybe not. And I didn't want to find out when it really, really mattered.
do you mind if
That was it. That's all I got.
Do you mind if I ask my question real quick? My questions real quick, Palmer.
I just answered your DM. Yeah. Oh, hi,
Oh no, I meant directly to her. 'Cause
Oh yeah, go ahead. Lay it on me.
you know who you know who myself and Jello represent. I assume you already know of our interests, well, of the Ares interests and goals.
She looks to Katomo, who is relaying this information, and says,
I'm well aware of most enterprises, organizations, gangs, and everything in between in existence. If they have some connection or ties to the digital world, then I've seen it. I am essentially a traveler through all networks in the thousands of gigabytes and terabytes of data. I've seen practically all of it that there is available. So I do know that the Aerie would, based on their data and their conversations with certain entities, be interested in probably putting me to an end.
We have no interest in an end as long as you, as what you stated earlier would be correct. Also, actually, I'll be blunt. That what the public and what those who receive our messages are and what our actual goals are do not align.
I haven't seen the Seahawks that blocked up
It takes
since
a thief to catch a
fucking
thief.
a decade ago when they were shit.
And it takes a computer program to bring
That's absurd.
networks truly down.
Vikings got a tough team this year, apparently.
I understand your interest, and I hope that we can continue forward. You're more than welcome to, if you'd like, step forward and try to put an end to me, as your company might have alluded to. However, I think we can find a similar interest.
Hold on, I'm just gonna check one thing with you. Actually, yeah, no,
Palmer, I'm not actually rolling it. I'm not actually rolling for anything. I'm just new character sheet, making sure
Hey, no
everything's
worries.
all in order. Palmer?
hold on.
Yeah, no, I heard you. You're good. That's fine, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Although,
so
would
keep
I be able to sense? No, I'm not there. I can't roll.
Okay. Then, well, if you already know exactly what our real goals are, then I see no reason. Then can you assure? If you know what our goals are, then I see no reason to prolong this. Cooperation. Will you be willing to offer more, and align with your goals with ours than the corporos who are attempting to strong arm us to eliminate you?
Again, as I previously mentioned, I really have, above all, my own self-preservation in mind. However, I will say that the Airy, the Legacy, even some of the street gangs, I think that we can all find some common goals that, when calling upon each other's
Yeah,
assistance,
clearly.
would be happy with the outcome.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't our goal to just get information from
Mm-hmm.
from this thing?
It's bigger than people telling us what to do, though.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I mean, I'm still not totally on board with the whole, potentially apocalyptic AI thing, but I guess at this point it could kind of already be doing that. So what does it need us for? I don't know though. People in AIs don't have like the greatest track record of, I don't know.
Agreed. But like, I feel like we're doing a little more than what we were asked.
Oh yeah, we're fine.
Again, this is a bit beyond. I meant that part. This is beyond anybody telling us what to do or giving us a mission. This is, nobody gave us a mission to kill those guys coming in to kill us. You just do it. 'Cause it's there. It's what's best for you. Just seems like it might be what's best for us. I don't know. Maybe it's what's best for everybody.
And yeah, bluntly,
Alec, I
bluntly
see
then
what
yeah.
you did there.
Bluntly then Palmer. Val Robin's final words are. Then consider our previous ties cut. And he's actually going to hold up the chip that he was given, crush it to dust in front of Kotomo's eyes, and just dump it on the desk and walk away.
Damn. Well, shit.
The corporos can go
Those
fuck
ulterior
themselves.
motives, I guess, huh?
The corporos can go fuck themselves. That's it. That's on my end.
And Jello is going to say, 25, 30 years ago, I would have pissed on that thing, looking down at the detritus left of the crushed chip.
I mean, you still have time right here.
It's always time.
He's basically the geezer hanging
Yeah,
out.
how
being
old
It's
is he?
great. I fucking love Jello.
He's basically
And-
like, hello, fellow kids. He reminds me of his Haschel, like in Legend of Dragon.
Yeah.
He's like this old experienced badass, while everybody else is just these young guys.
Well, yeah, like he was a hood who found a job that he enjoyed, and now he's kind of like in between two worlds, and he's cool with it.
Yo. Alright, so. Alright, what are we doing next?
Palmer, can I
Actually, oh yeah, sorry. I was gonna say there is one last thing, which is please just contact the general. I don't want to go as a gopher between you two. I'll fucking give you their emails or something if you need it. Just please don't ask me to be gopher. I have other things to do.
wait a Hans, are you following any of this?
Yeah, following enough of it. Seems like the robot doesn't want to kill us all. Seems like the robot might have our best interest in mind. Seems like the robot might also be lying to us about all of this. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it a good
Jello.
thing that he crushed the chip that we needed?
I'm very confused. I thought she was going to take physical form here. What's going on with that?
I don't know. I mean,
Was
you
it a
guys-
good
I
thing
told
that
you
he
to
crushed
fucking
the
ask your
ship that we
questions.
needed?
Yeah, you go for it. Yeah, please. Yeah.
That was the question. I'm what
So
Katomo
you're
to ask her
asking
about
through Katomo to relay to her what is it exactly? What's the wording?
that. I thought we were here to see you in real form. You were going to take the body of something or something. I
Thank
don't
you very
know
much
exactly.
for asking that question, Larry.
What? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm glad somebody asked because I had like this cool.
I had something cool lined up. You
I
guys
was really
don't gotta
struggling
ignore
to
it,
figure out
and I'm
how I
gonna
was
be
gonna
very
work it
upset.
in. If you guys were just gonna be like, all right, fuck it, we leave, I would have been like, God damn it, how am I supposed to factor this in?
Again, goddamn
Been there
it.
before. Been there
Someone
before.
paid attention in class.
Okay, so
Again?
anyways, in response, Peach, relax. So in response to that, she looks to Katomo and says,
While the legacy and Blake especially is extremely excited to get me pushed into a physical manifestation, there are a few snags that I've run into. Namely, even with this incredible data you've brought me that has inched us even closer on the precipice, per se, I've found that giving my all of my existence into a form of that size would be unfortunately like trying to fit a garbage dump into a single trash bag. It's just a little too robust. However, you being here with me actively now, I've managed to install a shell of myself, you could say, into your Katomo physical form. If you need to call upon me to speak to someone or to help you and assist you in bringing down an internal network, you can now call upon
Hell yeah,
me,
Raise.
and if I'm able, I will respond very quickly. However, there may be some times where I'm somewhere far across the ether of the data stream and can't necessarily comply. However, as of right now, this is as close as we can get a synth with very, very elaborate technical understanding. I will essentially be kind of living within your synthetic machinery of a body. If you choose to call upon me, you may have the access to.
so with that, she.
That's fine.
Katomo,
Just stay out of
will
my
message you-
organs, please.
I will, yeah. So I'll message you a basically use it in like a kind of like in D&D 5e where the clerics get this ability where you can like once a day call upon your god with pretty bad odds. It's gonna work kind of like that, although the odds are a lot more shifted. So, however, if it's story, I'll message you.
Katomo-
So I have
getting
I
a
have
digital divine intervention?
something
So
inside of me
Katomo-
now.
Katomo now has basically a bridge between Nine and this digital manifestation that Nine's created and seems to, move around and exist in. And basically, she's saying that even with all this incredible updated sense and these progressions technologically that these synths are, and these, mechs and what have you have reached, that it's still her information and her existence is just so enormous and so massive that she would have to essentially, whittle herself down to a fraction of herself in order to take physical form. And basically, the technology isn't there, not yet. You guys, obviously, with the information you brought her, she says you're much closer to getting to that point. But right now, the best that she can do is to basically, Katomo is possessed, so to speak, or like speaking to her god or whatever. If you were a priest, you now have that kind of bridge with Nine.
So,
All right,
So,
let's read
modern
the
divine
computer.
intervention.
So what I'm hearing is that she wants to be inside her. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what I've learned is I have been hijacked by a massive sentient AI the size of a garbage dump.
Yeah.
Yo, she got that dump truck ass though.
She can have whatever you want, man. You just gotta envision it, Manifest it into existence.
Yeah.
Let's just
Okay, but
chill out,
like,
wait like 40 or 50 years for the march of progress to come along, and then the technology will be there, and we can just carry on from there.
40 or 50 years is nothing to a gazillion-year-old AI.
Great. That's why it's great that it only has to wait that long for us to get there. With technology that goes by leaps and bounds over
Yeah,
here.
we'll see. I don't know. In the time that Jello's been alive, he's seen a lot of shit.
Okay,
Actually-
but
Okay.
that chip, I thought we needed it.
That was something. No.
Yeah,
that was
you guys. That was his. So the
That's
two area
what-
members, Q and Alec, were given their own side. There's a few different party members who have their own shit kind of going on.
Yup.
My shit's the best shit.
Yeah, Hans has sauce, and everybody else has actual stuff.
Murdering
Yeah,
people.
And
Blow my own spot. I have nothing going on this
You
side.
had
yeah,
murder-
Jello's
you murdered the person you were supposed to rescue. I mean, that was part of a plan, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, plans
Yeah.
in the past have not gone so well for Hans. He's just gonna call it as he
Look,
sees
look.
it
We
from now
tried to
on.
start a couple of things. They haven't worked out, and just kind of taking it as it
Hey
comes.
man, you win some, you lose some, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, Dr. Killjoy.
So yeah, Jello will just say, "Yeah, I mean, we're here because of our job." We'll say, pointing between him and Valravn,
Mhm.
and ultimately that was up to our discretion whether we followed through on it or not.
Mhm.
Okay, so that chip wasn't related to what we were sent here to do by the legacy. That's all I care about.
No, we just talked about what we were sent here to do, was to try to put the body in, or put the thing into a body, but it can't go. Can't fit.
Okay.
Too big.
As long as I'm still getting paid for this, and I don't have to worry about somebody coming to slit my throat in the middle of the night because
I
of
don't
the
actually think
chip.
there's any guarantee we're gonna get paid for this.
I don't
We
even
didn't really
I don't
actually
even
come
actually.
do what we came here to do. We talked to the thing. We took some notes, maybe. I'm assuming someone took some notes. But yeah, we didn't actually really do what we came to do.
That's
As
exactly
long
what we did.
As long as I have enough money for my booze, my rent, and my gas, I'm good.
Hang on, didn't we like steal an android body or did
Wait,
we?
you have gas? Since when? I thought all of it went away. I thought we used all of it.
I can't.
Wait,
Out of
Wait,
game,
what?
is it?
Sorry, I
Because
have
I,
a scratch on my ear. You said you used all the what?
Yeah, it was
Gary Palmer.
no.
Oh, I literally was like scratching my
No,
ear.
he
for
said
11
gas,
years.
and I'm just making the joke that probably by 30 whatever. What
Oh
20,
yeah, yeah.
I-
Fossil fuels.
We'll have
I don't know. Has it actually been mentioned? Because I read things quickly.
I'm making a joke in general. I don't know if that's actually a thing in carbon.
Okay, then he would just say his
I mean-
charge instead.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. Same meaning.
I mean, hover cars gotta run on some sort of fuel.
Yeah, fusion, fission, like stuff like that. Nuclear power. Pretty sure everything's nuclear powered.
How is
I
my
don't know.
Solar,
hoverboard powered?
water, wind.
I don't think I ever discerned
Ugh.
Got a lot of,
I did actually.
lot of
Passed my
lot of
seduction
potential
check,
for
and now I
wind
have
power
a
on the tops
divine
of all
intervention
these
skill.
skyscrapers.
Feels good, man.
And it was a bad joke. But
It's fine.
Alright. If we came here and did what we needed to do, can we go?
more than anything else to do. Let's just get
I
out
think-
here.
Yeah.
I think it's
I was
time to
gonna
go.
ask one more question.
Because we only have another 30 minutes before we got a rendezvous with the dude.
Sure. I don't
We
know.
don't have any.
There wasn't ever a
No, there's no rendezvous.
an expiration given. A few
That
minutes
was-
ago,
I
he
thought
said-
we had to
the
wait.
other-
I thought we were
Right.
given like a. I thought we were
No,
given
that was
like 2
previous
hours
mission.
to rendezvous.
No,
with
that was a
somebody.
couple missions ago. He said that you guys had like an hour and a half or whatever.
Mm.
Now this one is just he told you had to get there quickly because defense, forces might be coming in.
You said
if
something
were-
last session about we had to be in and out before noon or something like that.
No, that
Well,
was.
no, you had to be there in a quick. You
In
guys
by.
left at like 8 a.m. so that you would get there fast because he had reason to believe that forces would be following suit not long after, which you guys did, in fact, combat or what have you. So the people that you killed, you can assume were probably the forces that they could have led you to, being hot on your trail.
Okay.
Okay.
Shit. Jello, we need to go. We need to go down to the road where the roadkill is. We need to go get that before anyone starts really poking it.
Pretty
Oh
sure.
shit.
Yeah, y'all
Ah,
should
sorry.
probably clean up a bit, huh?
So
I mean,
yeah, so we'll say the Katomo then is detached from the PC, and the head scientist there kind of looks at you. He's like, "Oh my, what happened, man? What's going on?" you guys are all just gonna ignore him and be like, all right, man, thanks for your help, everybody. We're
No.
gonna head out.
Hey, Palmer.
We had a good conversation, apparently. I don't know. I was.
Palmer,
We're
before
down, fuck you.
I'm gonna linger behind as everybody else decides to leave. I'm gonna
Okay.
linger behind a little bit.
I'm gonna go play with some fucking corpses.
Let's go. We need to find that roadkill.
Do we have anything to worry about with all these all these dudes?
They'll
All
be
these
fine.
practice guys? Like we're leaving an awful lot of
I'm still unclear if this is a legacy site or if is this a legacy site?
This is a Legacies.
Well, it's
facility.
exposed now, so they probably don't want to leave. Yeah.
Destroy
Yeah,
those.
for now it's a Legacy facility. They do, move around really quick. That's why this place is so small and just packed to the nine with all the tech they can
Remember
fit
call
into it.
it
Seems
Pro-
like it's a portable operation.
How about this? I'll call ahead to Blake. I bet you I have his number, and I'll tell him, Mr.
Yep.
Successful on our back. We might need a cleanup crew to come clean out the place. We don't have the gear to do that. If you want any of it, if you want any pack.
Yeah, who just scored? I heard it.
I heard it too.
No. Lakers win 17th NBA championship. Yay.
Oh. Congrats.
Is that even fair? How many teams were even competing in the NBA this year because of COVID?
All of them? I don't think they had like
NHL and the NBA had very few. I think.
the NBA actually existed basically in like a bubble. No one was allowed to leave or enter realistically
They literally called
for
it
the
bubble.
entire season.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't understand the point of sports, like professional sports, being
If
a thing
people
in a COVID
distracted,
environment. But
Bud, it's like what we're doing with D&D. It has someone else to look for other than just staring at your phone watching Netflix for 24 hours all the time. You know.
there's a difference between like people playing Dungeons and Dragons over the internet and literally tackling somebody to the ground.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you can control at least to some extent, you can control the people doing it.
Yeah, because there's
And
no
so,
fans. It's just
yeah.
basically like if you had a big family that was hanging out,
Limit their exposure, and especially for
Yeah.
something like basketball compared to football, it's a lot easier. There's less contact. There are fewer players to have to deal with, and they already had most of their season played. So, like, that was easy. Football, yeah, it's more questionable. Of course, people have treated it more questionably. But for something like, and also baseball, but basketball, like, that one was fine. They just did a quick play-in and a quick playoffs, and they're done. They're good.
Maybe a hot take on this one. I actually kind of agree with Smokey, but also Alex right. They did handle it actually surprisingly responsibly.
They're going crazy. Actually, some of the worst places are even like there's literally like the best players in the NFL are getting sick and they just can't play, which is that's huge. Telling Cam Newton
Kind
to
of
play is
further solidifies my point, but okay.
Not really, because I'm not necessarily
I'm just saying
arguing
that
against the
they're doing
NFL.
what they can in order to keep it going, and also you have to take it in the sports has a direct impact on economy and like society morale and a bunch of shit like that as well.
Oh yeah, like that's all big, and the NFL, like, just recently they had a few players kind of break quarantine, and they're like, okay, we got to get tougher on punishing the people who.
Yeah,
break these
they're
restrictions.
offering up forfeited games.
And that's a big thing. Like, hey, you have 5 players.
I guess they figured out how to get through it.
Okay, well.
Russell's a good player. They just needed to
what player
tune the offense against the defense.
All right, Palmer, bring it back to Carbon. I
Panem et circenses.
Yeah, no. So you said that you were lagging behind everybody else, or you guys are all exiting, right?
I want to see what's up with the bodies on the ground. Let me get the bodies on the ground.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna let's drag the corpses out with us, and I'll strip them and take them with us. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna linger behind a bit.
We have a bridge. We can just like chuck them, guys. Like,
I mean, that's basically what. Well, the problem is we still have to clean the one up that we did chuck. So you know.
Yeah, we'll say that you guys have exited back to that previous screen, which I no longer have access to, and that Daggerin has remained behind. Oh, sorry, I just moved you. Yeah, so
No, you're
you
good.
Do you really want small messes in 4 different places, or just one big mess in one place?
We're gonna have to clean up eventually anyway. So either way.
Yeah,
it doesn't
Blake
matter.
did
Let's go to the
respond
same
to
spot you put the
you
other one off
guys.
the
I
bridge
don't know
and
if
throw
you
all
saw.
of the rest of them off the same spot. There we go. One mess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can do that, but we'll still have to go down and clean it up afterwards anyway.
Well, you will. Stop clumping me in with this. I didn't throw anybody off a bridge. Jesus.
No, well, you don't want to throw one of them?
Hmm.
This is your and Alex thing. One of you guys threw somebody off a bridge. I don't know shit about that.
Oh no, I'm talking about the new ones we're throwing.
Well,
Yeah, so Smokey, what are you hoping to
yes, but I don't want to
transpire?
Waiting
here?
for them to finish what they're doing.
It's called roleplay, buddy.
Yeah, go for
No.
it. We're gonna be a while.
I know. If you're role playing, I'm not gonna interrupt it.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
Yeah.
When everybody else leaves the room, I want to see if I can pull up any traces of what Robin pulled on that chip
You mean the one that was atomized beyond recognition?
and see if I can put it on a separate chip for myself.
Yeah, that's.
You said you wanted to. What the fuck?
She's back.
So there's hotkeys apparently. So I hit Control Shift T because I accidentally closed my book, and it kicked on my voice. That's pretty useless. Let's see.
Yeah, there it goes.
What the fuck?
Let's go.
All right, bet. It's good to know. Anyways, you said repeat what you were trying to do, Smokey. I
want to see if I can pull any traces of what was on that chip that Robin crushed. And put
The
it on
Lakers
chip
are
for
overrated.
myself.
They're not overrated, but like
You mean the one
it
that
is what it is.
atomized? Yeah.
The one that he crushed up. You
What?
can.
If he put
Yeah.
he pulled that data from one of these computers, right?
No,
No,
God,
no, he had it on him and he squished it. He pulled it out of his own pocket as if it was a data chip he brought with him, and he.
Ah, okay. I misunderstood something. Never mind then. I do want to get some information about.
I would have laughed
about
so hard if the Lakers lost with all that fucking
from,
payroll.
homeboy over here.
Okay. From the scientist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right.
Because he
What do you
seems
got?
to be the head honcho around here.
He is.
Not for nothing. What are the chances that this is gonna fall into the wrong hands? Any of this technology.
Give him here. You don't need to roll this. This is you're asking the head scientist, right?
Yes.
Okay, he says. Okay, he says. I can't lie to you. I'm just a guy who gets the work done, and
You have to
truth
have
be told,
you have to have
between-
some knowledge of what you're
Well,
doing here.
between you and I mean, this AI is. We just basically saw what, Christians of the old era, their reactions to seeing, their savior, as if it manifested in physical form. This is quite similar. This being is I mean, it's immense. It's massive. It transcends all life as we know it. This is this is my God. So to assume that it could fall into any hands outside of it doing whatever it sees is best or right. I don't think there's a single entity on this entire planet that could somehow put a collar on and give this thing orders or utilize what it can do. It was hard enough for me with all this state-of-the-art equipment just to keep it on the TV screen for 30 minutes. So I wouldn't worry too much.
You had to have me come and intervene.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the efforts. It looks like your synth friend was able to glean something from the little extra work we might have did to keep her around a little longer. So hopefully it benefits you guys. But this place, and he kind of looks to the dead bodies and shit that were dragged out and the bullet holes, and he says, it looks like Blake's gonna give the order to burn this locale. So I'm gonna start packing up. We're probably on to the next destination. And he walks away from you and starts, putting computers into boxes and getting out trunks to transport shit.
Is there a computer that he hasn't touched yet as he's doing all this?
I would say there's a handful of multiple PCs that are just currently available that haven't.
I want to
been,
see if I can hack.
What are you doing to the computers over there? Why are you? Why?
You're not there.
I am there. I am.
No,
literally
you're not.
Where are you?
He said he waits till we all leave to do any of it. Specifically so he
I'm
can
not
do it
gonna
without
leave
any
you
of us
in
getting
there. I'm
away.
not gonna leave you in there by yourself.
You should have
What do
said
you-
that. You should have said that from the beginning.
That's fine.
man.
So what do you want to deduce from the computer?
Ugh.
Something to do with the computer?
All right, get some
I
rest,
wanted to
Deb.
see if I
I'll
could
talk
try
to you tomorrow.
Pull any information on Blake specifically,
Be
or
well.
Anything that he might have.
And
told
thanks
us.
for hanging today.
Okay. Yeah, you can give me a. I would give me a computing check on that.
Computer.
Can you give me a sleight of hand to see if I can see this?
You're not there.
I was
haven't left
considering a
yet.
perception to see if I noticed that, somebody's been missing from our group for several minutes here. But, that's just me.
It makes sense for me to not leave you in there, Smokey.
You didn't say that you were going to stick behind. You're
Yeah,
not
but
there.
He also didn't say he wasn't going to stick there. So, yeah.
Oh my god.
We can have a role play on this. It's fine. If you want to explain to me what you're doing.
Palmer, your call.
What was? We'll say no. You can give me a computing check if you want. We'll say that,
No,
that
like
he's.
is Larry there or not? Because
We'll say that if he's right outside the door, it would be hard for him to deduce without returning
Okay.
and actively asking.
15.
For a 15 on computing. So as you type, you notice that a lot of this it's not general. What would be the difference of like a Mac to a Linux? You see, it seems to be a you had experience on the computer previously that you used it. It's not as simple as web browsers and stuff. It seems to be all linked to an internal network. So like actively searching for information doesn't glean you anything off of
Which was why I
anything
was
other
trying
than the
to hack.
operation at hand.
Which is why
You
I was
didn't
trying
say
to hack
that.
it. But I did say that.
You said you were trying to glean information from it. You didn't
To
say-
hack it to do it, but it's so the reason I give you computing is like even if you wanted to hack it, it's like you can't make it like if it doesn't have ability to connect to the internet, you can't hack it into connecting to the internet kind of thing.
Fair enough.
It's all internalized like it's a local network.
It's a
If I-
LAN.
If I can't get any information, then I'll just walk out.
Okay.
All right, we're going.
Alrighty, and
Let's-
we'll say that. So you guys, what were you saying you were doing? Just basically doing some cleanup.
Basically, yeah, we're taking all the stuff from the bodies that we just created, and the
Okay.
roadkill of the assassin. Is
Alright.
it down there?
Yeah, I mean, we'll say that if you guys got all the way down, you did
Yeah,
see what was, a body that was severely damaged from a good distance fall. And then we'll say you looted or whatever. It's just
Yeah, I
wearing
wanted to-
studded leather armor, so there's nothing
Doesn't matter.
super impressive on him. But you will say that you guys do, in fact, get rid of, or at least make an effort to hide everything, and go. I did respond. I don't know, Larry, if you saw. I sent you a DM as in reference to like Blake's conversation with you. So and after with all that aside, you guys have
Actually,
cleaned up what needs to be cleaned up. The people are basically packing up, and we'll say that you guys are now. You guys want to continue
Bubba,
back to
here's
Blake
your
to
boy,
basically debrief.
my
or what do you
zombie.
wanna do?
yeah, that sounds like
Heck of a pun.
one other
Twitter.
note. Sorry, Palmer.
Anywhere else to go? Go.
I was gonna say, Palmer.
can't.
Palmer. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, Palmer. Do you have we were actually trying to salvage the any augments the corpse had.
No, from a fall of that distance, everything is pretty
Yeah.
much crushed to shit.
I figured as much, but it was worth a shot.
He did have 2 cool abilities I didn't get to use, so
No,
that's the thing.
shouldn't stand next to a cliff.
Yeah, no shit. Hold on, let me let my dog out, bitch. Hold on 1 second.
That's fine.
Pete, you can stay in or you can go out, Pete. All right. Okay.
Yeah. So what do they all have on them besides the usual, or just
Studded leather.
Um,
the
studded leather on the guy that's squished. It was studded leather. Let me read you what the other guys had.
Yeah, I'm more interested.
The dog that you guys destroyed, that he just was scrap metal.
Mm-hmm.
The two retirement officers, they have 2 KMHA biolocked weapons, and then they have, or sorry, KMHA heavy pistols, and they did have 2 EMP bullets, 1 each, so 2 total EMP rounds.
All right, for 10 mils, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just,
cool. We will. I'll take at least one of those.
I think
rounds.
that the added effect ammo is like utilized for anything. I think it's universal.
No, it's not actually. There are. You actually have to buy them in specific slug types and such.
Really? It says
yeah.
just.
If you check the table for ammo, it actually says prices depending on the type, like flathead bullets.
Oh, like the GPS and armor piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these would be here. I have it here. These are.
Okay,
Yeah. So these would be the 10 millimeter.
Okay, cool. That's all right. And then I guess I'll carry the KHMA because fuck it.
Okay.
I have the carrying capacity. How much do those weigh? And you said 2. Does anyone want one, or do you mind if I take them and just disassemble them?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking before I do anything stupid with them.
I mean,
Wait,
with that,
what are they actually holding? Wait, no, nothing I would want. Nothing they would have I would want. Anything I would want is biolocked.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Nope.
It's 2.
Okay, so we will say that you guys traverse back the way you came, essentially. Knives with his ability to call. The legacy summoned you guys your very own special driver, Rico.
Hey,
And he shows up with a look of significant drug usage in his eyes. Probably hasn't slept in a couple days, but he is excited to see you guys as you all pile into the vehicle.
I don't need my driver to be well rested. Just awake.
Yeah, so you guys all hop in, and he says, "All right, let's go." And he just peels out, and you guys drive out into the sun. Now his car is, obviously has no. It's like imagine like a Jeep Wrangler without any of the ceiling. It's kind of like open. And so you guys are scorching, you're cruising. It is about noon at this point, probably actually closer to 1 in the afternoon, and the sun is up, which is still kind of hard to see over the tall skyscrapers and stuff like that. But the sun being up just kind of makes the air and the smog a little bit muggier as you guys kind of feel the breeze as Rico provides significant wind pressure with his speeding of pretty excessive speeds. But in what seems like record time, you guys, tired, a little worn out, and seen some crazy stuff, do arrive back at Blake's hideout. Oops. All you guys can get out of here. Are we missing somebody? Oh, yeah, Larry. What's your name? Alex's character's not on here, right?
Jello?
You're not looking at the same app as us.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Sorry,
even see it.
I didn't move you. Let me just copy his. So the map we were on, you guys were able to see. You guys were able to see his.
Yes, all 6 of us are.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna make sure that I copy that specific token then, so that it doesn't have to keep being adjusted. Ah, the hell. You're not 9, or is he? Dun dun dun. Wouldn't
What
that
a
be
twist!
something?
What a shock!
All right, cool. So you guys, you're not moved over. I get what you're saying. Yeah, my bad. All right, there you go.
There we go.
So yeah, you guys are all returning to Blake's
There's 2
place
Jellos.
of.
Oh yeah, good old fashioned jigging fog cyberpunk. I love this. I love this place.
Yeah, this is.
Great.
Yeah, dude, you've never been to Diggin' Fog?
No,
Love
I'm
it.
brand
Oh,
new.
dude, it's my favorite club.
It's
This
not,
is not a-
digging, it's DGen.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, fuck me. I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
No
There's
wonder it
Well,
feels
legit-
he's
safe.
listen.
there's
When you've been
legit two
around
Jellos on
as
the map.
long as Jello, you just you know some shit. You know.
Listen, you were never around this place when it was Degens and Fogs. They were
Yeah.
rivals, and then they were both about to go out of business, but they banded together and joined together. It worked out great.
You should have been here when it was a record store in the '80s.
Oh god.
By the way, if that's canon, I'm totally okay with it. If
Even
it's
record
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
falling apart.
We're in the 80s. How does this?
Different
What?
80s. nerd.
21 80s.
Different
That
80s.
was
nerd.
kind of the joke. It was interpreted.
Very advanced humor.
Third gear.
Look,
Just lowbrow.
as the old man of this group,
Okay, so I'm seeing 2 Jellos on the map, and Valravn's
Wait,
missing.
really?
Yeah, there's a Jello in the dozen. There's one in
Oh, yep. Okay, I deleted him, and Valravn was beneath him. So there you go. Everything is fixed.
Hooray.
We're good.
Okay,
Damn, I
let's
was gonna
refresh
stand
again.
next to myself.
Dude, you
Yeah.
should have.
Yeah, I would move you, and there'd be another you. It's like when you take off a pair of sunglasses, and there's another pair of sunglasses underneath.
I just
Honestly-
keep playing a shell game with Palmer. Gotta delete the right one.
Yeah.
Gotta delete the right one.
It's like fucking Russian dolls.
What is this bullshit? Yeah.
Alrighty, so
I'm
you
going
guys.
to. I'm gonna just wait outside and have a cig.
Okay. So
While
you
everybody
guys,
else debriefs.
the rest of you then compile in. You guys, anything you want to lead with? Kind of Blake looks to you guys with a look of like almost like a, come on, tell me, kind of look. He's trying to maintain his professional
Actually, I'm-
composure.
I'm
Blake,
just-
We're only getting those hopes down, buddy. It's not quite what you think it's gonna be.
Just real quickly, can I actually give him the record? Is it possible to have made a recording of like the conversation and such, since I was streaming in the general and such?
We'll say that because it had to kind of be passed back and forth through Kotomo, that it was kind of like reserved for the digital monsters, like the digitization. So we'll say that you don't have a recording. You guys just have to
Okay.
relay what was or as little as what was said. As I mean, it's up to you guys what you wanna divulge.
I mean, I'll review. I'll just
You don't really
kind
see
of.
us gaining a lot from lying.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with you guys saying whatever. I got nothing to add here right
I
now.
mean, I could just probably download, my observational data and just be like, here you go.
Why doesn't Kotomo ask the AI what the AI would like said about the AI?
I could. Do you want me to
Yeah,
roll that?
I'll-
Do you want me to roll to talk to myself?
Please.
I don't
Wait, so you would like to do what?
know, but
Should I check with the AI what we should reveal?
Yeah, you can. What you want to reveal, or you want to call the AI to speak?
I would like to call the AI. I'd like to have a fucking come to Jesus talk with myself.
Okay, so so yeah, we'll say that internally nobody else can hear this. That you kind of close your eyes and you kind of drawing upon what you did previously are able to at least, even though you can't see her, you're not in a digital realm this time or anything like that. That she you are able to at least have a somewhat of a dialogue with her. What do you want to ask?
I'd like to ask if there's anything that I shouldn't tell. This would be Blake, correct?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just basically if there's anything that would get us in like fucking trouble or make shit more difficult.
Yeah. So so she would reply as such.
It is up to you what you would like to divulge. However, it is an inevitability that he asks if I'm prepared for a physical form, and you can let him know either all of what I told you, or you can simply tell him that Nine said it's not quite ready.
I think I'll take the second option.
He really does adhere to advice I've been given. He seems to be somewhat of a worshipper to an extent. But tell him what you will, and I'm sure he will be happy to hear it all the same.
So we can tell him all of the truth or some of the truth? A very
Some of
small
it.
part of the truth.
Yeah,
It's
Nord,
not
it's a
right.
really
It's
simple
technically true,
voice
but it's a
changer.
very small part of
Some of us even have mixers that just have onboard effects that make it a little bit easier.
Even with the new data,
Vexgate's actually getting a little
I
warm.
was afraid this has pretty much been the setback for many years now. It's just as 9 becomes more omnipotent and more all-knowing, it becomes
Let's hope you're having a good
game
time,
of
Nord.
catch up, trying to have technology that could potentially house her. But if that's what she said, then I will shoot, I'll get back to the drawing board. There's more that has to be done. I will not stop here. We'll get this done before my time is up.
I mean, what's the current status? Like, what are we looking like with this? When do you realistically expect to be able to process something like this?
Well, I was hoping that, maybe on 9's end she would have, some way
It
to,
happens.
turn
One, because you're
herself
brothers,
into a
but
zip
two, there's
file.
opinions.
But
What
I
can't
guess
like
I guess it's just still not there. But
what
to,
edition are you
answer your
guys running?
question, I'm never really sure. Is it today? Is it tomorrow? Is it 50 years from now? I have to go with what 9 says, because even if I had the perfect
5th edition Eberron. Okay, yeah. Our other campaign is 5e with a little bit of homebrew. Yeah, we've had that here. We just send people to cool off for a little bit.
Far greater than,
But
than I
hopefully
ever
you
could
two can work it
imagine
out.
doing. So, I can only hope to just do a good enough job that maybe one day our requirements and qualifications, come together. But was there anything else? Is there any, any information, any warnings, any tips? Does she have any great cooking recipes? Like, I want to know it all.
She has magic fingers.
How do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, and he kind of like looks with a like a he didn't understand a joke kind of, and he looks the knives to it like.
Wait, what?
I said he looks he kind of like chuckles at Katomo's remark, and you can see Knives can tell on his face that it looks like he just didn't understand a joke.
I don't
kinda
understand.
face.
Like, I can understand getting upset about something momentarily, but
Anything else you guys want to relay?
getting super worked up about shit just ain't it. Especially this year, man. I've tried to stay as cool and as calm as possible.
Okay, well, was
I'm still outside smoking, so I don't know all what's going on in the building.
That's fine.
was there perhaps any, did you guys meet any resistance? Did any
No, like I said,
opposition?
I relayed that in the message.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
So he knows about that.
Yeah, so he, well, knowing that, then he would say, well, I apologize for any difficulties you might have faced, but it does sound, based on what you're saying, that we've made contact, and he looks happy enough based off that. And he says, well, you guys have more than earned your pay here. If you guys, please take however much time you need. I do have another, paying job that will help, potentially catch up to where 9 is at, but you guys, it's not of the time is not as of the essence with this one. It'll be a little bit more plan centric. So if you guys want to take a couple days or whatever, you're more than welcome to. But I will be here diligently working, so that before my time is up on this planet, or the one you guys are on, for that matter, I'll make it my mission to see 9 in person. So, you guys, you're free to go about, do what you need to do, take care of what you need to, and I will be here whenever you're ready.
Someone asked normally, but I could really use the money right now. I've been eyeing up some new hardware that I've been wanting to get.
Yeah, so he will. What was the agreement? Let me see.
300.
300.
I mean, we should do that.
Yeah, I pushed him
Was-
for
no,
much
I have
more.
It written down. Where is it? Yeah, 300,000. Even though Ben said 350, so yeah, you guys got 300,000 each.
Not bad.
It says, and I wrote it down here, and I quote, "I don't get out of the bed for 350, for less than 350."
Yep.
But yeah, so all of you guys receive 300,000 won lawns.
300,000.
So-
Yo, shout outs
so
to
worth it.
Ludacris.
We're
So
probably
with
gonna
that, you guys are all welcome to add 300k to your sheets, and if you want to take the opportunity to do some shopping and shit, you're more than welcome to. Just kind of either DM me or whatever what your purchases are. I mean, you can say it here too, but if
I gotta restock on some fucking AP ammo, big time.
We're
Do not wait on me. I will have something simple, and I will just DM you.
all right, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Continue on,
Like if you
continue
guys
on
want to
with
do it
your-
now.
Yeah.
If you guys just want to add it and shit now, and then do the math on it later, just DM me whenever. If you don't want to have a 20-minute break or whatever,
I mean, we are around break time. I don't need a break. I'm not asking for a break, but this is normally around the time break.
Maybe we should take a break.
Might make
Yeah,
sense.
I'll go make a peanut butter sandwich. I'm cool with
Hey.
it.
Peanut butter. What?
Fiverr.
Stonks ain't doing good, homie. Down to peanut butter sandwiches.
It's half on resale, right?
Peanut butter. Yes, it is half on resale.
Okay.
And keep in mind that certain things can only be bought at the black market. However, you have more than enough time to hit either
I'm
one
pretty
if you'd
sure
like to.
sniper rifle seems like I just go to a gun shop. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
As long as it's not unbiolocked, yeah. Like if it's not biolocked, it can only be purchased at the black
I
market.
don't care if it's bio. I'm bio. I don't.
I'm gonna
Oh,
just
advanced
go
sniper
for
rifle?
some
Damn, that
SMGs,
thing
boys.
bucks, bro.
I'm about to
Oh my god, that thing's strapped.
3D10 250. It's a big boy. Big boy guy.
That is a,
Yeah,
that's
you
a-
gonna sell your old one?
That's a long wand, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I get one.
Are you playing the Wong Wong game?
Yeah, I just reversed it. You see? Long wand. Long wand.
Make that sound.
Yo, it's all good, homie. Don't worry about it. It's good. It's good to talk
Yeah, I'm
about
gonna
shit
go
like
make
that.
some
So I
fucking
ain't worried.
PB sandwich. So I'll be back in 5 minutes.
All right. Well, let's see what I can buy with my money.
I'm buying a second SMG.
I think I'm carrying around one if you want it.
Like a Psycorp?
No, I don't have a Kasai Corp. Never mind, I have Detroit. My bad.
No, I want to
Palmer,
know.
at this
That one's
point,
not light.
do
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I get my level up, right? At this point?
Yeah. Yeah. You should. Yeah.
Probably, but that's probably a question for. I think.
Yeah,
he's
I
at
don't know.
Yeah, he said he did. Yeah, he said we already had one.
Wait. Well, I don't know about me. Maybe me. I don't know.
No, it should be you and Al. Yeah, those are the two we don't know about.
It was me and Trad that leveled up this time around.
No,
I
it
leveled
wasn't. It
up
was,
like a session ago. I'm done.
yeah, it's Ben, actually.
Oh, that's a second one. My second one of those. Pretty simple.
Just design up.
Well, I may as well.
What? Are you getting another vehicle for yourself?
No, not yet.
Ah, lame.
I think I'm still saving up after this. I think I got a lot else I want.
Did we get paid from that job? We were supposed to get 300k from that job. I thought.
Yes, we
Smokey, where are you? We literally just said this. Oh man, Smokey.
I'm sorry. My focus is all over the place tonight. I'm trying my best to pay attention, but I've got my roommates coming in and out of my room. I've got people trying to message me on different social medias. There's a lot going on tonight.
300,000 apiece.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do it.
Which one are you doing?
We go into the advanced assault rifle.
Nice.
3d8 plus 3.
Nice. Still think, like, honestly, if you saved up like 300k more, you could actually get that other assault rifle I was telling you about.
Are we going for the? Because I'm just going off a core rulebook as opposed to the playtest.
It's not playtest, actually. It's actually official now.
Do you have the? Can you send that to me?
Yeah, sure, I'm on it. I actually have it right in front of me if you want it.
Put it in chat if you can, so I don't have to open it through Discord and it gets.
Which chat do you want it in?
Twitch chat.
First chat. All right.
Because
Hold on.
if that's the case, so this game has
I'm, like,
we've been going through a few of the
full-
play
like, it's full
tests
on,
and stuff.
You know, I'm just full on seeing if I can't get that new armor that I was telling you about, because you know how fucking absurd it is to get new armor in any.
Yeah.
It's painful. So
Unless you're running light like me.
yeah, if you're running light, then you're not bad. But basically, if you
I
try, to
already
run
have my top armor. I'm gonna have. I'm never gonna
Actually, they did make new armor that you might want.
where?
I'm sending it right now. How's that sound? It's in City Sourcebook. No, it's medium. You don't probably want medium, do you?
No, I want because I have a better dex.
Do you have 18 dex?
I have a 17, but I'll have an 18. Well, no, you're right. I have a 17.
Okay, then you might want to consider this one. It's pretty good, although I don't know if it's.
All
good.
right,
It's
there we
in the
go.
link I sent you. It's in the Tokyo section under equipment, so page 178. The armor I want is.
Send me where?
Oh, I sent it in the
Twitch chat.
Why'd you send it?
Because I can't click out of it, and then I have to like reset all of my Discord and shit. It's a pain in the ass.
That's what he asked for. Can you just delete it though, Ben, for me?
Delete what?
The post I made.
Leave it in there. So.
Okay.
I thought for sure you would DM me.
I mean, I will actually later. That would be my preferred method, but I was just doing it there because Ben was asking.
I can look at it back again. Actually, I'll just.
No, it's fine. I already sent it here. There you go, man. Page 178. I don't know if they made.
Man, this thing is loading.
I never played The Witcher. Is the show and like the game, like the stories, super similar, or is it?
They're
different?
connected. They should be connected. I'm not entirely certain. I have not watched the show yet.
Because I watched the show, but I never played the game, so I don't.
The
They
games are pretty
connected, and
fun.
I will say that if it's probably based on CDPR's game, so you know that way, but it's also based on the books, which the games came from, so it's all related.
Palmer. There's some, if I'm gonna play through this character, there's something that I do want to do. I just don't know I don't know the exchange rate for the weapons that I have on me currently.
Oh, Peach, wait, you want some food? Wait, so the weapons you have currently?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I want to sell those and get some new ones. I want to sell all my weapons and try to get some new ones.
We'll say that you can just. Let me look at what you got.
So usually it would just be half.
How many
Yeah,
of us?
usually selling gives you half, but that would put you at a little bit of a disadvantage, I think.
Not really. I mean,
How many of us have the ability to see in the dark?
so I already do.
The
Any
wormers.
wormer does, yeah. So 3.
I'm like numbers. Like there are 6 of us. How many of us?
There's three. Three of us are wormers.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
I can if I want to.
4 out of 6. Yeah. Okay. So night vision isn't really worth the investment for me if most of the party can already see in the dark. Although shit, maybe it is because I don't want to be the only one who has to hold a torch. Damn. Who's the other one?
Yeah, Jello doesn't yet, at least.
I don't think I'm a synth. I don't think I can.
Wait, what? You can what? Oh, see in the dark? There's 3 of you that can see in the dark.
Well, I'm looking at the augmentation.
London. This city thing is London.
I mean, we can install
Oh wait,
some
no, I'm sorry.
headlights
There's
into
only 2
Kotomo,
now.
and she
It
can
was
see in the dark.
Jack Hammer could see in
No.
the dark as well. I don't believe Knives can.
Oh, I can.
Yeah,
Oh, you
What,
can. You have
Kotomo,
dark
you
vision.
don't want
It's
any
clear.
floodlights installed into your eyes?
No, I'm busy.
Oh, you're a wormer. Okay, cool.
there you go.
Probably.
Sorry, I just sent it to you, Palmer, because it's easier if I just have it right in front of me.
Yeah. All right. Let me look at Smokey's gear really quick.
So I'm just going through some shit.
120.
But there's an eye
This
augmentation
is
that
long
gives it
rest
to you.
when we're doing this.
Yeah, you guys are all long resting, so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
knew everything you needed.
I don't think I can honestly put in any more augmentations without getting penalized.
Yeah,
Yeah,
eventually
that's
we
pretty
gotta
fair.
start worrying about blood tox.
Yep.
Yo, Bud, did I level Palmer?
What? No, you have not leveled yet. Not like as of today, like on this session or whatever. You're close though. Who else hasn't leveled? There's let me look.
As of right now, it's just Alec and
Alec
Larry.
and yeah, Knives and Jello I have right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
But
not
yeah, the one that I'm scoping out are the cat's eyes, which are 300,000, which we literally just got, and they give you 60-foot dark vision, and they also give you +1 to hit with any attacks that are of a target you can see.
Yeah, we'll say 300 grand total, Smokey, based on like I kind of did 70 to 75% of everything, just so that it would be even.
Okay. All right.
And that is on
were you
page.
asking me something, Alec?
Oh, on page 93 of the.
Yeah, the cat's eyes. I saw them. What are they? They're the ones that they cost 300K, but they are those are a tier 2, which would mean that you'd need 5 corporate influence.
Or
Yeah,
any
we
sort of
really need to find a way to.
That's right.
Yeah, the
Oh wait,
influence
just
that-
kidding. My fucking
big
toxicity limit
table.
is 6.
I think that one's 5 of either one. The
it
other
Oh
one.
yeah, it is. It is. You're correct. Influence 5.
Wait. How do you have 6 already?
Because
don't.
your limit for, or at least your limit for toxicity is twice your con mod.
No,
No,
how
he
do
means
you?
how do you have the
Oh, he
cred or whatever?
He doesn't.
No,
What do you
don't.
mean?
I literally said I'm scoping them out.
No, we were talking about Ben.
Ben, how do you have 6 blood?
I
toxicity already?
don't. I said I can have 6.
I was like, how do you have 6 already? What the fuck do you?
Oh, look, nobody fucking
That's what I
listening to
thought
me
came up,
again.
but
Fucking again, nobody listening.
I didn't realize I was also at my limit, so I actually can't buy shit.
Okay, so tiers 0 through 2 are permitted for civilian use.
Yep.
And then it's a game balance recommendation. So yeah, okay, so that's a GM choice. That's right.
Yeah, we can't. So, story-wise, we
The
can't do
second one
tier
is
2
just
yet.
Influence 5, which I imagine like if you got 2 of street and 3 of corporate.
It does
Would
not
be
actually
okay.
work that way. It does
No,
not work
it's-
that way.
All right, it's actually saying recommended for game balance that players level 5 and under only have access to tiers 0 to 2. So that actually
Yeah.
would include the cat size, but yeah.
Yeah, but you actually have to have the You have to have the influence in the first place. Is the thing. Also, as a note, Palmer, it does not actually work that way. You actually need to have 5 in one faction to access the next tier. It does not.
It's not
Yeah.
collectively.
No, it is not. That's one of the reasons.
Wait.
As far as I know, we're still at 2 street, I think. Or sorry,
I
2
mean,
influence, or 2
I
corporate.
joined at 3 Street, so
Nice.
Basic, because you actually did profession.
well, I actually got that from my gutter punk origin.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the rest of us. Oh, that's true. That's true. You did do Getter Punk. That's right. I think that Hans should have at least 1 or 2 corporate as well from his background.
I have 2
Everyone has-
corporate, and that's it.
Yeah, all of us have at least 2 corporate, and that's
Okay.
I don't, because I came in late.
I actually wanted to do something. Originally was going to do something background related, where I was like going to give up something and take like a point of street cred. But I realized after a while that the cred is actually really powerful in this, and that was probably broken. So I didn't even bring it up.
Yeah, it kind of is.
it. Really is
Just
absurd.
because, like, if you look at that gap between tier 1 augments and then tier 2, just
Almost
look at-
definitely.
Yeah, the
like,
tier
there's
2
nothing
augments are
zero or one
fucking
I wanted.
absurd.
Yeah, no,
Oh, it gets
literally,
even better.
that chick that you guys killed had like 3 tier 7 augments.
Tier 7, there's only tier 5, damn it.
And Palmer.
Oh, that's
is
right. She
the-
was level 7 with. Man, I wish I still had her sheet. Maybe I do. Let's
Well,
see.
here's the thing, though. How was he so easily killed if she was so badass?
Because she was beating the shit. Remember? And then she only
It's
had
like
like you
everything
guys
I
basically
roll
like
up. You guys just fucking mob it.
yeah, you guys
Mhm.
got her from she was basically like, incapacitated, and then she got taken back by Katomo and Hans, and by the time you guys got there, she was off.
Stunning strike.
Yeah, I wonder why.
That was crazy. Yeah, that's
Fucking
weird how
lovely.
that happened, right? It's
Yeah.
crazy how nature do that.
I'm super suspicious of Trad. Super sus.
God.
Dude, the dynamic personal additional articulators literally gives you 2 more attacks.
I know, it's really stupid. And
No,
then
Hey,
the reason why
Palmer,
they're
there's
like-
You can
There's a
make
weapon
3
I wanna-
offhand attacks. Wait, what did you say, Smokey?
No, continue. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
This is one of those games too, where technically, if you get 5 million yen, you can buy your way off planet, and that's quote unquote winning the game. And
Yeah,
I
like
thought these were one long.
the thing that gives you extra attacks is worth 4 times that the amount of off-ticket topic or off-planet ticket.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at challenge, like the highest challenge level of the GM book.
Oh, I actually have.
Shit! The very first one is 21 AC, 20 D12 plus 100 HP.
Yeah,
Dope.
Spider. That's the only one, by the way.
Oh yeah, it is Spider Tank.
Palmer, I want to buy something out of the city source book. Is that all right?
No, I haven't factored in any of that shit yet.
Oh, you haven't factored that in just yet?
No, just because like based on I've been giving you guys rewards and stuff based on like what's in this book. So I told you the same thing with the armor. I'm gonna have to moving forward, look at like how I want to factor that ecosystem, or like economically, you know.
Okay.
Well, I know what I'm gonna get.
Keep it in our normal shit for now, and then the next session I'll have a better idea of what I want to do with all the new stuff. Because there's also, I actually have a book as well that I don't think you guys have gotten yet.
Oh, what's it called?
It's called. Stop, Peach. It doesn't even have artwork for it yet. It's just the PDF.
Shit.
It's called Terminal Overdrive. So I got that
right.
PDF a few days ago. But it's they did for like it only lasted apparently like a week because I was asking them when I contacted them recently, you know, how are people still able to subscribe? And they said no, we didn't get as much money. So the people who subscribe, that's basically it. We're just gonna go back to Kickstarter. And I was like, well, whatever. As long as I keep getting shit 30 days, 40 days ahead of time, that's cool with me.
Fuck the fellas getting jealous. Let's go.
No, I haven't even looked at it yet because I don't want to. There's also like for people who get it early, you're not allowed to like. They don't want you like recording or streaming sessions and stuff with the new shit yet. If that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense.
So I took a peek at it and I was like, that's cool. But my favorite thing, my thing I was most interested in is the new rule book. It's just got a lot of adjusted shit in it.
Adjusted shit? Do they add actually new stuff or no?
Yeah, well, it's basically just like a book that tries to clear up the gray areas. That's the whole book's purpose. I went and looked and it was like iteration to rule this. It actually means specifically blah 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 blah. And I was like, good, we need those, dude, because I can't tell you. Well, I'm like, well, they don't really tell you what this is supposed to mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm shocked. I only have 80 left.
Yeah, I'm all I want. I'm done.
Damn, you spent damn. Larry was like, yo, listen, I'm about to go into a Walmart and somebody's like, spend
Well, I got the
$200.
advance. Okay, so I got an advance. I got 2 smoke grenades because that's good for what I do,
Hell yeah.
and then 15 ionized bullets. 3 weights.
Fair enough.
When we're mostly together, I did have a question for Ben, but it can wait. Well, I guess.
No, I'm here right now, dude.
Well, I mean, like when everybody's regathered. So I'm not trying to make this be like a just us thing. I'm trying to make this be like a party thing.
So would the Palmer, are you going with the book's recommendation for how much it takes you to be able to get a given implant, or?
Oh yeah. Not only level, but also to get influence. So I would say you guys can get level 0 shit or whatever right now.
I have 1 right now, and that's it.
Okay, yeah,
I bought everything. I bought everything I needed.
I mean, I have 2 level 0s. I was just wondering, because the game balance thing, it's saying level 5 and under have access to tiers 0 to 2, and the one I'm looking at is level 2.
Yeah, the only difference would be the influence shit, but. We have missions coming up and I'm also going to factor in legacy influence because it wasn't a thing, you know, when the book was made.
Really asked, honestly, Palmer, was just specifically about the legacy influence. Like, what can that be leveraged to do, if that makes sense? Because
yeah, so we'll just say that there's 3 influences: street, corporate, and legacy. So if you have 5 legacy, you're able to buy the 5 influence kind of shit. We'll just have to, because legacy is kind of something I just made on my own. I mean, the legacy was like a mission book that they made. And I just kind of went off the rails one session, and I was like, well, fuck, I'm going to turn it back now.
Alright, yeah.
Just some shit I've made up.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, I wanted to know if I could actually get that now or no. It's not a big deal to me personally.
We'll wait.
If I could,
you guys
will.
Not this current shopping session.
Alright.
Imagine one of us having enough one longs to get a fucking Gundam.
Yeah, that ain't happening soon.
Well, instead, they bought a scooter.
Look, okay, I'll have you know that Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch could turn into a Gundam if it really wanted to.
Yeah, could you imagine? You just buy like 3 more vehicles and have like a Megazord.
Yo, I would be on board for that shit. Is that why we collected the Is that why we
fire
fucking...
truck?
Yeah. The body.
Yeah.
That's the Optimus Prime of the fucking Transformers.
Autobots.
You got
fucking
fire
roll
truck.
out.
I spent literally half of what I have.
I like that it's a coupe and not a coupe.
Yeah.
You told me that there's a thing that allows me to quick draw, right?
There's a there's a specific
I believe
actual
there's a quick draw holster.
quick draw holster, and then and then I think there's one other thing. Let me just check it. It is an attachment and mod. It is it's quick draw modifications. You do take a -1 penalty to hit on that though, but the quick draw holster should pretty much cover what you need.
Where's the quick draw holster? I can't find it.
It's under gear. Holster one end to conceal. Oh no, it's the quick draw modification. Yeah, it's page 80.
Page 8?
80 in the core.
Yeah, no, you have to use that.
There are
no,
websites
you don't.
for that.
Yeah, if you're rolling initiative in a standoff situation, you gain advantage on initiative.
In a standoff situation.
But you have a -1. We'll just say you got advantage on initiative, but you got a -1 to hit.
Which is not bad.
So we don't do many Peach, I don't have any more fucking sandwich, dude. It's gone. Look. We ate both of them. You guys ate half of it.
And you guys said that in order to dual wield, we'd need light weapons, right?
2
Yeah.
light weapons, yes.
Okay.
Unless there's like, I haven't looked like into the higher levels of all the jobs and stuff
Well, let me
recently.
check from here.
There might be some kind of skills that, in one of the classes might get that gives them, they can wield different shit. But as far as you guys are concerned, they have to be light currently.
I'm just checking actually real quickly because I believe it's at least from I'm not sure on melee is a thing. I'm trying to find out on let's see light. I don't know if I'm not mistaken, at least in melee it's actually you can have a moderate weapon, normal weapon in your one main hand and your light in your offhand. But I think we've got.
And I think that
I can't remember those. Let's check
maybe
that.
I'm thinking of like heavy weapon specialist or something. Doesn't one of the classes get the quote unquote heavy weapons? What is that called in D&D? Where it's like
great weapon fighter.
Gray weapon fighter. Yeah, I think there's that iteration.
And
I think the enforcer or some shit can learn it.
Enforcer can have it.
Pearson.
Theoretically, a couple others. No, sorry. I think Diamio might have something roughly equivalent.
Oh yeah, that would make sense as well. Something along those lines, maybe for a different
Yeah.
weapon style.
Well, it's just because the Diamio is built specific.
Palmer, can you see my notes at all on my character sheet?
Let me tell you.
Yeah, to be able to, yes.
Fuck off, Peach, dude. There's no more sandwich, bro. You keep pulling my fucking earphones out of my ears.
Oh.
Damn. Okay,
That's
what did you ask me?
precious.
Something about your notes?
Yeah, I just added some ammo to the bag of bullets.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Because I know that you've been keeping track of that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I was looking at the wrong one at first. Yeah, I see it. I see what you're doing. Shit.
I'm going to show us typing for a bit because I'm typing that in the Roll20 chat.
Alright, I'm good to go.
Alrighty.
I'm buying shit for now. Got nothing to buy.
You're done buying shit for now, you said?
I said I ain't buying shit for now.
Oh, okay. So if everybody is done purchasing, we will say that, a day or two has passed. I guys prefer. And that you're all, you're all well rested and healed and all that stuff. So if you guys need to reset any spells or uses. Okay, hold on. Peach, get the fuck out.
I want a level. Can I have my level already? God dang it.
No.
Every time you ask, it's gonna get fucking delayed.
You know what? You just want me to murder things. You just want me to be murder hobo. God.
No.
Fuck roll.
Maybe if you
Actually,
killed
you
more
guys
shit,
really
you'd get
get
experience.
stuff. Larry literally fired 0 bullets that day, and it put him way behind. But it literally was so egregious that I had to change how I do EXP based on hits.
Did you guys get EXP per bullet firing?
I'm waiting for the day that Palmer starts
depending, you got a certain amount of EXP for hits, a certain amount for misses, a certain amount for
Jeez.
But I ended up having to give you EXP
killing
for the damage that the guys you summoned did.
It's the male fantasy.
See, I'm not a murder hobo. I just want a level.
No.
I mean,
I
fuck that, dude.
did
I'm
that same
flashing my
day.
way through everything.
After you shot Trevor in the face, I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to start assigning some penalties. So you've actually, Katomo has been penalized significantly more than everybody else. Hans has
Oh,
been
really?
penalized
What do
twice.
you mean?
Katomo's been penalized 9 times.
Damn! 9.
I'm waiting for the day that
God.
Palmer starts taking
Holy
away
shit.
experience from us for every
Yeah,
time we
I
say.
say that you can't like, I won't ever take a level away, but I'll be like, well, you know, you're -12 right now. So.
Well, I'm just waiting for you to start penalizing us for every time
Well,
we ask, hey, did
well,
I
what are you
look left or
saying? I
left?
shouldn't be shooting people in the face? Look, Trevor deserved it. He was a cunt.
He was sitting at the front. He was sitting at the front desk of a
He
hotel.
really
He
was.
didn't answer my fucking
He was like,
question.
I shoot his jaw off. I was like, whoa, okay.
It was pretty out there. Yeah.
I literally had to be like, all right, in the future, I'm gonna make this NPC low key level 35. So.
It just
But all right,
eats the
we'll
bullet.
say- we'll say everybody has reconvened back at the what do I call this? Blake's hideout here.
As we're,
Damn.
The
as
degen fog.
we're walking up, like whether I get there at the same time as Katomo or see her inside or I'm waiting outside for her or whatever, I just want to put it through to the AI that most of us would like some better shit. And
Okay.
she seems to know a lot about the various gangs and the corporations and all. It'd be cool if maybe she could find some ways to get us in with some of them so that we could. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say like the word influence, but maybe if we could get like some street influence or some corporate
Do
influence.
your
You know,
fucking
I'm not
thing.
saying that I want augments super bad, but like I kind of want some augments super bad. So if you could give me
Just saying,
something
most
to
of us would like
contribute.
that. So if there's like some stuff in the airwaves where maybe we can get on the good side of some people and some people can start talking good about us.
Yeah.
Not
No,
right
I actually, yeah, that's a good idea. It gave me a couple of good ideas just on top of that. So I will jot those down.
cool.
Oh. What have you done? What
I
have
mean,
you
out
done,
of
Fred?
character, it's literally, I want us to have side quests for cred. But
yeah,
me
yeah,
too.
exactly. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
okay.
All right, so you guys, that takes place. You guys move in. You speak to Blake, and he says, "All right, we're glad that you guys are here. Dagarona, are you still out? Are you smoking again, or are you gonna be in on
No,
this one?
fine this time.
You're, I'm sorry, you're in on this one.
Yeah, if we're getting a new mission, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, cool.
I'm not gonna leave
So
myself.
he's gonna look
exposed.
to you guys and say, "It's good to see you all." Now I mentioned previously we do have another mission ahead of us. These, how do I say this? I guess I'll just put it out there straight, and then afterwards I'll give you the warnings that might be necessary. So there are 2 incredibly talented, very heavily augmented 2 women that we've worked with in the past here at the Legacy, contracted, if you will. They're not Legacy members, but they are money speaks to these 2. So if they are paid by a company and told, hey, this is contingent on your ability to keep it to yourselves, they are, above all, some of the most trusted individuals there are. Now, the flip side of that coin is that they are, essentially incredibly brilliant, talented hackers, thieves, mercenaries. So, I fear that, especially with this, and he kind of nods Katomo and knives here, and he says, with this recent development with knives, with 9, that these 2, I've set my sights on, them being, potentially dangerous to, the progression of what we need to bring our goal of the physical form of 9 to be, but also if we could convince them in a way to come back and for pay, obviously we will pay them handsomely to contribute their skills to helping our cause, maybe not becoming legacy members. However, we could really utilize their extreme skill at potentially pushing our technological advancements far enough that we may have 9 reconsider this operation going forward. Now, I will tell you a little about these 2. The first one, her name is Alma, and she is she's out of character. She's a scoundrel, but that's her class. So she is she is one of the most talented, skilled, and highest paying thieves there is. If you're looking for someone who can, rob or get data from the most well protected individuals on, in the city, she is the one you go to. Now, that also means that she comes at quite a cost, and she picks and chooses the jobs she wants to take very carefully. She is a big fan, of alcoholic drinks. She gets a little crazy, but when she puts her efforts to a concentrated use, there is no other better in her space. There really isn't. She's got a loud mouth on her. She likes to talk and yell and occasionally scrap, even with the boys. But I will tell you, and I'll warn you now, that she is tough. So hopefully, I guess my warning here is to you guys that hopefully we can avoid having to bring her in bloodied. And he looks to Hans and nods, and hopefully alive. Good doctor, I would hope that you could, you understand, being a healer of sorts.
I mean, I'm definitely a doctor. I don't know about that first word you said.
Yes, and again, he has like the face of like a joke he didn't understand, maybe a little nervousness. But he says, so Alma is one of the two targets. Now, they aren't together. They don't, they work together often because their skills kind of, they assist one another. They play very well off of each other. However, you'll have to seek them out individually. Now, we do have information on where they're at, and the other one, the second, is an incredibly skilled hacker. Her name is Maya. Now, Maya, she's got her startup as a gang leader, and her skills became, so well known that a lot of these corporations and even the Legacy were seeking out her gang to pay her large sums of money. She realized quickly that giving up her gang leadership role and becoming an individually employed person was going to make her much wealthier. So she has, a gritty background to her. She's a little bit more reserved, a little bit more quiet, and she is still just as dangerous. However, I have information on where they both are currently, and we have reason to believe, based on intelligence we've received, that they are currently both doing jobs for two individual corporations. It just so happens that the corporation that that one of them is working for is the same, in fact, corporation producing the Nightingales. So it is fairly certain to say that they will both be protected individually. So you might see some adversity as you guys attempt to convince or persuade them to maybe come in and get paid by the Legacy for some of their efforts. With that being said, I will patch you all the map information now. And as he says this, basically think of like like in your eyes, you kind of see, those of you with HUDs at least, will see like what looks like a blink on a map, and then it zooms in really closely, and it kind of dissipates into, your vision is fine, but you can almost like a GPS just see an arrow, almost like if you're an RPG and there was some kind of story marker leading you places. You see an arrow that's basically pointing the direction you guys would need to go. It's
This would be
giving you the
interesting.
information. You guys can take on whichever you'd like first. However, if you
Wait, I slightly misunderstood. I thought they were both at the same place. They're just working for the same company, not at the same.
No, they're working for two different companies. They're currently both being employed by corporations, but two separate ones. They both are being protected by the corporations they're employed with.
Okay.
So, and with that, you guys can decide which one you want to pursue first.
What was the first one's name again?
There was Alma, Alma, and Maya, Maya.
Would and I can roll just like a random streetwise check, even though it's not technically a check, to see if Jello actually has had dealings with them in either the recent or distant past. Like, oh shit, I remember that chick from high school before I dropped out. That sort of thing even would.
There's actually
damn it.
Give me a streetwise, because yeah, I'll tell you after I see it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay,
shit.
so there is actually, based on how long you've been around and the gang that
Nice.
Maya used to be a part of, you are familiar at least with Maya, her reputation at least. Never had personal dealings with her, but she was once upon a time. Those who are younger and less familiar with the older gangs, she was basically the baddest bitch on the block, and so you were at least well aware of the task at hand.
Oh shit, Maya? Really?
So are you familiar
mean-
with her?
Oh yeah, I had a thing for her back when, but I was never able to be the first to get to buy her a drink, so never went anywhere.
Well, hopefully.
I'm always available for drinks.
Kotomo, we just finished one last night. Stop.
I wanted to stab her in a rather different way than some other people she stabbed, but hey.
And Maya,
Blake makes some kind of quiet, uncomfortable laughing again. Well, hopefully you can utilize that to, maybe convince her into help in the cause. Now,
Best I could say is
Blake.
I know a few things she did back in the day, and those are pretty entertaining to hear about.
no, you'll have to share.
Oh
Blake,
sure.
Level with me. Just level with me here for a second. Are you a virgin?
roll.
Roll
That
it.
laugh was in character, by the way.
Perception, you said?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's to not shoot him in the head.
But yes, that laughter was absolutely in character.
That's a 20. I mean, I have 3 kids. You don't have to be shy with me.
Jello will say at this point, look, as far as I know, I don't have any kids, but that's just as far as I know.
And this is relevant why.
It's not.
Okay. Oh,
Palmer, are you there?
I think Palmer's debating how best to kill your character.
Oh, dude, so you didn't hear any of what I just said?
No, you were muted for a hot
No.
minute.
So did you hear me say you didn't hear me respond to your 20?
Mm-mm.
Oh fuck. Okay, well he said well, a man of my stature and I hate to not sound humble, but a man of my wealth can really acquire anything he's interested in at the drop of a hat. So I'll let you do with that what you will, and I'll
Insight
pretend that-
check.
Okay, sense motive.
14. Fuck.
Well, even with a sense motive of that caliber, you can tell that this guy's been paying you handsomely like it's nothing. So it's safe to assume that if he wanted something bad enough, it wouldn't be out of the question that you could probably pay for it.
Okay, so he's gay. Good to know.
What, Smokey? What the fuck did you talk?
He didn't answer my question.
What is it? Was this 1990 again?
Someone's playing this.
Okay, Smokey, hold on. That was a diplomatic answer. It means he could be gay, straight, bi, or anywhere on the spectrum. It
It's
means
somebody-
nothing.
This.
It just means, yeah.
Happy National Coming Out Day.
If I wanted it,
Okay.
I could have
You
it.
F word?
So take it from there. Like, the logic is pretty inescapable. If he has ever had any desire for sex, he's had it.
Jill is a man that takes what he wants, and Kodomo appreciates that.
Or Blake, do you mean Blake there?
This
or
pleases
Bella?
me.
This pleases me greatly.
Alec, are you explaining this to me out of character, or are you explaining this to me in character? I just need some clarification.
I was explaining it out of character, but if what
Okay.
you said was in character, then I would explain
No.
it in character. So
No, that wasn't in character.
Okay, so yeah, that was out of character.
Dude, what are they barking? Hold on a second. Dogs are
Oh,
fucking
you,
moving.
that dog's mad angry.
I'm gonna pipe up and just say I can't help but notice. I can't help but notice that all these people that you have us go after are female. I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, yeah, you have a problem with strong women?
Oh, not at all. Wait, are you asking me that in character or out of character?
No, I'm just fucking with you. There was when I googled cyberpunk
ask you that in
tokens, there was a lot of really cool female ones.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah,
no shit,
I'm
right.
fully convinced that like when we reach the point IRL that we hit like a cyberpunk dystopia, that Amazons will rule the world.
Yeah, it's possible.
Except in Bartertown. Because we all know in Bartertown, Master Blaster rules Bartertown.
That is a true statement.
I got that.
I
right.
agree.
Uh,
Anyway,
And any you guys don't have any other questions about the job or anything like that?
nope.
yeah, I was hoping that
Could we get something about like where each of them are so that we could work on plans?
Yeah, he gave you guys 2 GPS coordinates. Like if you want to take the time to study them and identify where they are. One of them, let me look at my maps because I forgot where.
It's just like a general gist of where each one is. Like, are we talking residential, commercial, industrial?
So
Is this
Hello,
gonna be one of
Andor.
those situations where we have to split the party in order to do some spying?
Absolutely fucking not.
so the
Pretty
basically
far,
you guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't mute it on accident because I don't have Discord
just
like, actively pulled up. So the robber for hire is the scoundrel, the Alma.
Just come over here and meow at me and then walk away.
She is currently, based on the coordinates you were given, she is at a facility doing reclamation, which is basically like where you go and you go and reclaim shit that people haven't paid up on, And she is it's a well-known reclamation center. It's actually in the middle of the city. It's a it's an actual business, but it is owned and protected corporation.
Palmer, out of curiosity, as a bartender, would I have any knowledge about any of the gangs that inhabit these areas?
Where are you still a bartender investigator? Or?
Yes, I didn't change much outside of my class.
Okay. As a nah, I wouldn't say that you had any knowledge of the gang leader or the corporate criminal.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do have to pick my preferred mark. What flavor of racism am I going after today, I wonder?
I mean, you already stated a few today already, so let's go from there.
No, okay.
No, really, corporate? Corporate good.
I was thinking corporate, but criminal might be a good option as well. And I get to change these every time I take a stress.
Okay.
Oh, really? That is good. That is a good feature. Oh, that's nice. You really do, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really no.
If I'm reading this correctly.
No, you're not. It's basically if you take a long rest and you're tracking that person, they get lost.
Oh.
It would be really nice if you could change it, but that would be probably challenging.
Alright, so... Sorry, I had to look up. So, Villanueva Robotics is the one that Alma is currently working for and protected by. You might be familiar with their current projects, the Nightingale, and the one protecting Maya is the creator of a familiar machine you guys have encountered called the Morris synth. Now, I don't remember if you remember the Morris synth, but
No.
it detonated and almost killed everybody.
Oh,
Yeah,
that one,
oh,
yeah.
that fucker, the goddamn slashy boy.
Yeah,
Yep.
Flashy Boy. I remember.
So,
So those are the
so
two
we don't have to worry
companies that are
about it.
currently, offering protection for these two. Now, Blake mentioned that,
Chosen. Gave us
based
all.
on they might assist you in combat against the people protecting
Okay.
them, or might
Let's
even,
see. I'd rather
either
take on
one
the
might help you
Morrises.
find the other. They could both try to kill you. It's
We
gonna
just gotta
depend
sweeten
on,
the
like,
pot for them, essentially.
It's gonna depend on the approaches and the process. So
We just gotta sweeten the pot for them, potentially, right?
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Depends on what transpires.
All right. I mean, I guess it. I guess it's up to you guys. What do you want to go after first?
Quick question. Would nah, they probably aren't high enough profile to actually get that. Never mind. Yeah, we're good. Do we want to go after the bitchier of the two, the one that likes to fight everyone first, or do we want to go after the really clever one that probably can hack us and send us to our dooms? Which do we want first?
Yeah, it's up to you. One is what do you call it when you seize something, like the guys who go out and tow trucks?
Repo?
Repoing. Yeah. So
Yeah,
she's
repo.
one of them is like at a repo company in the city, and the other one is actually in her apartment.
Palmer, have you seen the movie Repo Man?
Repo Man, is that the one in like futuristic where they take organs and shit, right?
take organs,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen that one. And the other is supposedly, the other one is supposedly in her apartment. So
Oh, well, then.
All right, well, we flip a coin. Just
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure whether you've actually seen the movie Repo Man, the genetic opera,
The genetic opera.
or whatever it's called.
All right, we're doing the second one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
what was the
gonna
second one?
suggest the lesser
Oh,
of two
it's-
evils.
Who?
The hacker.
Lesser with massive air quotations.
Smokey, you keep on coming in and out of Roll20. What's up?
And some connection
Did
issues.
we lose Smokey?
What?
No, okay. I saw you bop from Roll20. Just making sure you're still here.
It's been doing that to me tonight, and I don't know why.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to. All right. Oh shit.
Hello.
Let's do it. Let's move out. Let's call Rico.
Yep. Let's get Rico going.
Get Rico on the phone.
Are we
Is
taking
he
Carlos?
available?
Hans, are we
Hold-
taking
hold-
Carlos or are we taking KC?
Let me.
We got a drink
I can
on the
drive
land
too.
shot.
I can drive too whenever you
Oh
want.
my god, you guys!
Guys, what is
Let
Larry
me
trying
just
to say?
get-
He was talking.
I'm trying to get Rico on the phone. Like, should we take this car or that car? Let's see if we can get Rico. We can just all go. He's like, wow.
I mean, all of the cars I have access to are still really fucking slow. So
But Palmer, I phone up Rico. Do we get in touch with him?
Yeah, you can absolutely phone up Rico. Do you know, have you guys established collectively where you want to where you
Ben
want
will.
to head first?
Ben put the coin. And we're going to who? Ben.
The hacker.
The hacker. We're doing all right tonight.
You guys are going to Maya.
Pretty productive
Alright,
session so
Maya,
far.
Can be found at her apartment, which is
I
going
thought Maya was the violent one.
No, Alma's the violent one.
Yeah, that's Alma.
Who was the
Oh,
one
okay.
that? Who was the one that Jella wanted the boink?
The violent one.
That would be.
Oh,
Alma,
that,
yeah.
oh, great.
Okay, so you mixed it up last time. That's fine. No worries.
It doesn't matter. We just need to kill
Oh, I'm
these
sorry.
people,
No.
right?
I lied. The one that Alec is familiar with is Maya. She's the gang. She's the
Okay,
ex-gang leader. She's also
Okay.
the hacker. Alma
Alright.
is the scoundrel, robber, thief expert that Alec is
Alright.
not familiar with.
Actually, I wanted to ask: is there any way that the area would actually have a file on her? Is there any way to check that or no?
I
supposed
mean,
to actually
you
be that
could
talented.
you could deduce that within your own, like, your people, but there wouldn't be These two are, extremely good under the radar type people. They might have, it's
Yeah,
you guys.
I'm glad you guys had
Hey,
some
Palmer,
fun,
out of
just chilling
curiosity,
together.
would I know anything about the stuff that Alma's been up to? The scoundrel robber person,
No. Why do you think you would know something?
bartender, people come into my work, rumors fly.
No, not these two are not, everyday criminals. These are, the tip top of the line master
So these
criminals.
so these two are no traces left behind type people. Good to know.
Yeah, they're bad bitches.
Again, with 2 females.
I can't help but notice. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm starting to see it too now. Jeez.
That's probably because we murdered most of the males that we've come across.
No, all the males are the foot soldiers, idiots.
No, we had those 2 really badasses that actually almost blew up the entire
We
party.
did have the one guy who had his
Eh,
son, whatever.
some people is
He's
tolerance
shotgun,
is an
the
acquired
guy with the
trait
shotgun
sometimes.
And the grenade guy.
Oh,
It dawned
the
on me
big-
that the first gang leader we came across was female as well.
Well, they were
Yeah,
called the
that's actually
butterflies.
Yeah,
but
the
that's-
butterflies were actually a female-specific gang.
That's
Yeah.
an actual thing. That's a thing in already.
Yeah, that's
in,
actually pulled straight from the book.
Harvard. So that's not Palmer pulling it. That's
Yeah, that
that's,
wasn't- I
that's
didn't make those
literally
up. There's a few things that I've used a little of and kind of topped off my own. You guys there's a one shot called Chow's Request that you guys basically did in a kind of a mixed up version of it and stuff like that. So I take some ideas and stuff from them, but definitely all the enemies. I don't make up any of my own enemies because I'm not super comfortable with.
Anyone else have anything to do? Otherwise, we're gonna go.
Yeah, you guys are ready to go. You said you're pursuing the hacker Maya first, correct?
I'm just gonna gently take a Dagger on aside for a moment as we leave and just speak to him, and then we're good.
Do.
Hmm?
Oh, wait, you said you're pulling me aside for a moment.
Yeah, it's fine.
you
We can just do it in DMs. We're good.
Okay. In DMs?
Yeah, Discord messages.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right, so what we'll say while we tackle that, we'll say that Rico, upon Knives specifically, giving him a ring, they've worked together a long time, they're tight. He comes very hastily, looking, really just about how you saw him 2 or 3 days ago. Whether or not he slept in that amount of time, that's up for you guys to kind of think about. It's possible. It's also possible that he's not. However, one thing that remains unchanged is the speed at which he drives. Very, very quickly, very efficiently, bobbing and weaving in and out of futuristic traffic. He does pull up at the... What building is it? It is called... It's called the Designer Apartment Complex. It's very, very luxurious. It's a high-paying place. And she happens to be on the top floor. Her apartment is number 505. Oh, I don't have. So there is a within the. Oh, fuck it. I guess I don't have that apartment map anymore. This is the outside of it. Anyway, so it's a really, as you guys pull up to this building, it almost has a kind of what it would consider like an antique kind of vibe. However, the blue and pink neon lights that stretch up along the sides that are constantly alternating really, really drive a lot of attention here. You guys are currently in District 2, which is very, very well known for being very, very stylish.
Well, we'll figure out what we can figure out. So we got 5 floors to climb.
Private security, that kind of thing. So as you guys pull up, you see that the front is 2 big, beautiful, ornate glass doors, and just past that, you guys can see through the transparent glass.
This isn't the same hotel where Kotomo
Trevor was? No, he was in the red light district.
Okay.
His was a one of those kind of hotels.
Lucky us. We are still on the old map, by the way.
Yeah, I'll move you. I don't know what happened to the one I had to the outside. So she is in room 505, and as you guys walk up to the receptionist has his pretty common with a lot of these higher end places, is just one synth sitting behind the counter that seems to have no bottom half, but instead there's no computer on the desk or anything like that. You guys have seen something like this before. So basically, the computer is.
Oh, I
within the
got
machine,
this.
And it is the best of both worlds, both a computer and a receptionist. However, you guys, who wants to?
Oh wait, this isn't the hotel where.
No. It's just at the same
No,
sort of.
that was
thing.
in District 4.
As we
Alright.
walk in, I'd like to nudge Katomo with my elbow and be like, "Look, you don't have to blow this one in half with your gun this time. He's already in half."
I will walk up to the reception robot and be like, wait, don't get up. Don't worry. I'll come to you.
And it looks to you with, almost like very stiffened arms, and it
Says, "Hello, how can I help you?"
Hello, yes. I was wondering if room 505 is still currently occupied?
Room 505 is Miss Maya, and she is currently.
What?
She is currently in her house. She has 2 visitors. Is there any message you would like me to send to her? Do you want to have me call her down here, or would you like to go up yourself?
I think we'll just go up ourselves. Thank you. I just wanted to double check. I haven't seen her in a while. Just wanted to make sure she was still in the area.
Might I get your name, please?
Yes, Motoko.
It is Photoko.
and you
Yeah,
see it
I like
its
that,
eyes
Larry.
flicker, like it blinks really fast, and then it looks to you and smiles, says,
Very well. Enjoy your stay.
All right.
So with that, it kind of beckons to the right. As far as you're aware, it didn't seem to be sounding off any alarms. It seems to be pretty cut and dry, straightforward. And the elevator to your right opens, and you can see that the digital display above the top says room 505 specifically, as if the elevators take you exactly to what room you'd like to go. And with that, do you guys step in? You guys ready to rock? Anything else you want to do in the lobby? I don't know, fucking kill the receptionist again? I mean, it's up to you guys.
I don't know. Hold on.
Okay,
hold on.
all right. Do I get
Receptionist,
experience
you
if I kill the receptionist?
no, you would actually lose experience, probably.
I'm not going to kill the receptionist.
Just to save the time out of my night, I would say no, you would get no experience.
Jello is going to pound a shot at the bar and then rejoin the rest of the group. He has the bionic liver, so it doesn't really matter for mechanics.
I have
Yeah.
a question. Jello, do
spend
you want
the
to
money.
bring? Oh, I was about to ask Jello. Do you want to bring some shots up to her if she likes drinking so much? If you used to be drinking buddies with her?
I already got that handled, man.
Oh, even better. Let's
And
go.
he pats his little satchel that he's got with him.
Okay. All right, perfect. Then let's go. Wait, if you have history, do you want to just see if you can't get in there alone? No.
History, like, she might know who I was
Mhm.
who I am back in the day, but like, we never actually met, so probably not.
Alright. With a shot, just a friendly face sometimes.
All right. Anything else? You guys just want to head up to that room? Oh fuck! I just refreshed my roll 20 on that. Okay, it's back. All right, so yeah, you guys will step into the elevator. All of you fit in there. It's got like a really nice little chimey tune with the ding, 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 ding. Real chill, real relaxing. And eventually, the elevator doors do open, and in front of you is a long, skinny hallway with a single door in front of it. And I will move you guys over to that map. Can you guys see it now?
Yes. Don't everybody answer at once.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So yeah, with that, you guys are outside of
Oh,
the
I don't see
door.
Alec.
Yeah, how do you guys? Oh, you can't see Alec?
No, I don't see Alec.
Oh man, you got fucking spliced.
Oh boy. I see that.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'll go fetch him.
Don't you guys move. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. So
Yo,
you
what up,
guys are
Crimson? How it go?
outside of- oh, there he is.
I
So you
see
guys are outside of the apartment. This is a long, skinny hallway with no other doors in it. It seems to be isolated, and from what you understood from Blake, this seems to be the top floor.
So there's no like neighbor apartments or anything to worry about.
There are apartments on either side, but not accessible via this entrance. You would have to, take the elevator and go to the other side of the building. Think
we
of
don't
it
have
as
to worry
like
about anybody
on the
coming
top
out
floor,
here.
there's one on one side and one on the other, and the elevator splits it out the middle, right? So it would be, what is that, adjacent, parallel?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, but so there's the elevator, the huge elevator block in the center, separates them on either side, as if a median in the middle of the road kind of thing. So you can't actually
their
see.
apartment at the at the elevator could hear us maybe, but they'd have to come all the way over here to see us, and otherwise.
Yes, they would have to basically cross the center of the building.
Neat. So we're pretty covered-ish here.
Yeah, it's pretty isolated. People pay a lot of money for the the privacy that the apartments at this level offer.
Open gunfire might raise some problems, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, or burn it, as the case may be.
Yep. Or attempt to take a rope and swing over it, not get your ankles wet, all that,
And just take a shit bath.
Yeah, no, hold on. But a shit bath has to be very thorough. It takes like half an hour.
What? Spoken like
Okay.
a true pro. Okay, so yeah, you guys are at the door. What do you want to do? How do you want to progress?
This part's not my expertise.
Not mine either, but
Can anybody maybe hear something going on in there?
Jello pulls out a bottle of what very much looks like nice scotch. I'll keep this visible.
All right, you want to go in
Who's
a
our
little?
Steve type? Who's here that Ben?
It was originally me, but I had to change classes, so.
It's fine.
Well, the investigator is actually like the people class.
Hmm.
I think
It
It's one of the
is,
two. It's one of
but
the two.
I'm the one being told to stay in the back. Censor what I say.
Yeah,
So.
we're just.
I think that they were just saying like the switch to this job might coincide with your
Yeah.
propensity to try to.
No, I'm talking about something else. I'm talking about something else, Palmer.
All I want to know is who can figure out what's on the other side of this door and or open it.
Is there
I'll
any-
take a listen on the
go
door,
for
see if I can hear anything.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me a perception.
What kind of door is it? Is it like one of those big sliding doors or what?
Yeah, it is a metal door that opens inwards. It does not slide.
That's
So we're in
13.
like a nice future apartment here, not like some shit.
Yeah, it kind of a lot of it. The stuff is kind of retro and very classic.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm just gonna knock on the door.
All right,
Okay.
Another fight range. I assume a heavily armored individual would not.
Jello, you want to stand next to me? Maybe we can bribe them with the booze.
I mean, I could try to talk about it, but like the conversation from there on isn't gonna I'm just gonna fuck it up. I know me.
Oh, it's all good. Just stand there and look handsome.
I mean, I could handle the first words, but like after that,
It's fine. I have a propensity for shooting first and asking later.
so yeah, I guess we'll knock.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So you guys go ahead and knock.
Well, Smokey did roll a perception check. I never heard of
Oh,
it.
did he? Oh, and his intention was to listen at the door. So by listening through the door with a 13 perception, you don't hear anything on the other side. In fact, you hear the complete absence of noise. So
That's fine.
not even a TV or any radio or a toilet or a shower or anything like that. No voices. It's dead still. And so after that, Kotomo does knock on the door. You guys wait about 30 seconds or so, and Daggeron, who is still trying to he's perceiving still, maybe not ear against the door, but all of you can tell that there's really no sound on the other side. In fact, it doesn't sound like someone came up to the door and looked through the peephole and decided against it. It looks like there was no response whatsoever.
Yeah, Joe was just standing there holding the bottle in a way that would be at least visible from the peephole.
Is there a doorknob?
No, yeah, there is a doorknob.
Can I jiggle it and see if it's unlocked?
Yeah. So give me an investigation. That'll work.
That's That's 20.
So with that, you very lightly, gingerly, kind of just with a index finger and a thumb kind of thing, slightly turn the knob a little bit. Very ornate, heavy doorknob. You notice. You don't really emit any sound, but it does kind of turn and like it revolves.
All right. I don't like the layout of this room.
The idea that it is not locked. It is.
It's gonna be pretty dangerous to get through here.
Door's unlocked. That's not normal. That's not.
All
I don't think
right.
it's supposed to be locked. I mean, I don't think it's supposed to be unlocked.
All right. Well, I'm basically gonna go in and dive left. Who wants to follow?
Sure.
Let's give it one more knock first. We knocked once. They know we're here.
Yeah, I'll knock excessively loud.
Not excessively loud. Jello will actually take the initiative and knock a little bit louder, but still, not untactfully.
Okay. So kind of a louder doom doom doom, as if
Yeah.
Polite enough in a way that it would sound almost like oh, maybe they didn't hear me kind of thing.
Exactly.
A little bit louder. You kind of hear it carry through the hallway. And at this time, at this time, actually, you do happen to hear some feet, but what you hear is it doesn't sound like it really approaches the door, however, but the pattern of steps that you hear is very mechanical. It doesn't seem like a walking of traditional human legs, the stride of a person.
Is this still off of my perception?
No, just based on what you guys can hear through. I mean, you're actively knocking on the door or whatever,
Our passive
Quiet
perception,
hallway.
basically.
Yeah, exactly. So, you would hear like a dum, 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 like that
it's
kind
heavy?
of pattern. It's just slower moving. It seems like the steps are far out, and it gives you the indication that the steps are more mechanical. But
Is
that's
there a
about as much
cleaning
as you're able to
robot?
deduce.
Anybody know of?
You ever seen a
No,
reference
but
to-
I'm gonna switch over to armor piercing rounds.
Well,
You've never-
put
you've
your
never seen a
gun
reference-
away. We might not need to fight whatever's in there.
Yeah, I'd rather not get caught with my pants down. Thanks.
Hold up, isn't that why we came here? Was to fight whoever's in there?
Pretty
No,
much.
we're gonna try to do this diplomatically first. If she gives us trouble, we may need to fight, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, hope. I'm gonna put my guns back in their holsters. Nobody's quite sure when I pulled them out.
All right. So
Alrighty. What do you guys want to do moving forward? So far, you have knocked, relatively respectfully, and then knocked just a little bit louder in case they didn't hear.
I'm going
you
to
have-
I'm gonna
go ahead.
move to the front, and I'm going to just open. I'm gonna open the door slightly and just peek my head in and see
Okay.
what happens.
So you would see this front room right here about freehand. Yeah, you would see as you peek the door open, about this right here.
Can you ping it?
The area. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see it, can you? I think I drew on the GM overlay. So you would see about this fan-shaped range here. The fireplace is still. There's nobody on the couch. The table is cleared.
Nothing like ahead of me in like this general area.
Nope, nothing. And if you would have to open the door up almost entirely because it hinges like this way, So as you
Katomo,
open up
can you watch my back? I'm gonna
as you
try
open up
to-
the door entirely, you would still see that you would see down this long hallway, but there doesn't seem to be anything in it.
All right. I'm going to pull out. I'm going to grab my revolver out of its holster, and
Okay.
I'm going to slowly make my way into the building.
Okay.
Just Katomo, do me a solid and just watch my back.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! My token's
Oh, my bad, y'all. I was
we're
deleting all
deleted
these
from the-
lines I drew. Okay, hold on. Let me copy. Who all got deleted?
Meadville, Robin, and Kotomo.
All right. Looks like it's a
Okay,
three-man
I'm still
job.
there, at least.
Knives and Hans still there, right?
Good.
Okay. Yeah, that's might be y'all. I was over here trying to. What the fuck?
You giant Val Robin. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was that. Man. That scared me.
And that's the old Kotomo token.
Wait, what? That's
Yeah.
the one we used in the last place. Did you change it, Ben?
Nah, I changed it like weeks ago, dude.
That
I
really
thought
is the.
I thought Katomo changed her icon.
That's
her
funny.
token.
That yeah, you're right. She did. That was the one we used in the 9 area. I didn't even notice. Okay, cool. There you go. Everything is right as rain. So
Alright,
you
I'm gonna
you said you open the door entirely and you quietly step in. Roll me
Yeah.
a stealth.
Get a stealth check. 14.
Okay, the 14.
Just
the
gonna
door,
I'm gonna move in 10 feet at a time.
The door kind of creaks a little bit, but as you step through the the berth, the entryway there, you notice that everything's still relatively still, and there doesn't seem to be anything that you can see down this hallway or to the room to your left.
She said that the Balrog or Katomo, the lady, the. Okay.
What?
I was about to ask Katomo a question, but she closed the door on me.
Oh.
Probably smarter to close the door before asking the question and not, talk right in front of whatever's in there. But I don't know if that's why that was done. Just
So, can I? So
Well,
the
everybody else
door
is
was
outside.
closed.
I'll do my best to
closed the
start
door
looking
like
around.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
thought you were on our side of the door.
Everybody else is outside. I'll do my best to start looking around the building.
I got your back. The door's there. Now you know what's there.
All right, so you step forward, all right,
Mm-hmm.
and you continue to do so. So Knives is following you, and behind Knives, give me a stealth check right quick. Dagger and don't move any further. Okay. With a 12,
I can't
you,
move
you
my
kinda
character,
follow
by
him
the way,
and
so I can't help.
The door's already open, so no additional sound there. You guys are both, as far as you're aware, completely undetected.
I'm just gonna chill right there. I'm not moving
Okay.
any further.
Carry help.
As I move
Anybody
over
else?
into this area, do I see or hear anything?
No. So as you you would only have vision of, make sure I don't draw on the wrong.
Is it completely dark?
No, it's light, but you can't, from where you're standing right here, you can't see and hear, So you would
Oh.
only be able to see through
I am in turret mode.
that much space, just because, you can't see through the wall.
Right. If I just poke my head into here.
As soon as you do that, you hear a voice say,
Intruder, stop. And I
need you, specifically Dagger, to roll initiative.
Okay.
I wasn't ready for that voice, bro.
Dude, that voice
So
kicks
good.
ass, right?
That was
I like
great.
that one.
Bullshit.
Oh, that was great. That was classic. That was classic. as
Should
fuck.
I take just in case? Because I'm pretty sure I want to act if it comes.
Yeah, you can actually just all roll initiative. We'll just say that Daggerin is going to. Yeah, you'll all roll initiative.
Can I-
mean, we're eventually gonna have
Yeah,
to.
whatever.
Can
We don't know
I-
what's going on in there, but yeah, roll
Yeah,
initiative.
so
for it.
knives and Daggerin specifically are inside, and
Well,
I
let's
believe
roll it.
what you guys said, the door is closed behind the two of them.
Can I have control of my character again, please?
God damn it, Ben.
Wait, what? Really? See, I wonder if that's why we used the old one. Oh yeah, son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm at 20
Yeah,
specific.
Ben, did you realize that we've been using the old Kodomo for who knows how long? The old,
It's also
Okay.
missing.
yeah, all its shit. I see it.
What killed me?
I have no idea what you're doing, Carrie.
Oh, also, I can only see the health bar. I cannot see the health bar on Kotomo or Hans.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm setting them right back up. You should be able to see Hans. Maybe not. Let me double check.
I can see my own. Aside from Kodomo, I see everyone's right now. Aside from whoever's missing.
I'm pulling Kodomo's up. Roll 20's being kind of slow.
Oh, Ben's on top of Smokey, isn't he?
No, I'm right here.
Where's Smokey?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Smokey now. Oh no, he's
He's
like, I forgot.
he's up forward.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
forgot.
see. Visible to.
I was so clear not to split the party.
Visible to Fucking
I was
nonsense,
trying my
dude.
best to see if people would follow along me, but Katoma wanted to close the damn door after I asked her to watch my back.
The door's got
Everybody
you.
can see everybody's shit now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa,
I'm
what
seeing
did
a lot
Katoma-
extra for
Looks good
Katoma,
to
but okay.
Yeah.
What did you add a 30 to 30 for?
That's the amount of rounds in my rifle.
Hey, that's fine, man. That's what you
It's smart, right?
Yeah, it fucking didn't hurt my feelings.
None of our
How are your
combat
hit
ever lasted long enough to clear a magazine, dude.
Oh, so something is definitely fucked up. I don't believe your armor class is 29 or your hit points are 3.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, oh, this is backwards. I got you. It's 29, 29, 19.
No, that's not. No, that's
17.
no. What?
Your AC is 19.
Mm-hmm.
17.
No. No, it is not.
I just swore
No,
the
I was
top-
talking about me. I thought he was asking me. Never mind.
The top. I thought the top bar is definitely your HP, and it looks. It's no.
What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, the top bar is the HP.
I think somebody
So-
might have to hit F5. I don't know who it
Here,
is.
yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
Here we go. Oh, okay, I got it sorted. I'm moving it around. You be alright.
Oh, is that, are we both like
I
fucking...
think we're both doing it at the same time.
Go ahead, yeah. HP is
so.
29, AC is 19, 30 is the flip round.
Damn, you have 19 AC? How the fuck did that happen?
I have 19 from being a synth, and then concealable ballistic vest.
Well, they
Alright,
do not
so you should
stack,
be
have to
square,
take
right?
whatever
30,
die.
29, 19. Alright, cool. I think we're good.
Real quick note to Ben.
Yeah.
It does not stack, so you have whichever is higher.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm just checking on that. Let me check.
Being a synth, I think one of the abilities is your AC actually can't be below 15.
No, it's actually 13 plus your dex. So your dex is you should have a 16 flat, unless but
Mhm.
you're a half
My
flat.
my natural AC is 16,
Yeah, I assume then you're wearing a helmet.
and a helmet.
Yep, so that you would be at 18 actually.
Are you sure?
Yes, because you would have unless you have 18 dex, because it would be 13.
Let me double check my armor. I thought I double checked this,
13
but
plus 3 plus 2.
I'm pretty sure my dex is the highest out of everybody's in here right now. I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Neat.
You currently dagger in here. Let me
I know I have the highest people
16.
Bunch of antisocial sons of bitches.
And yet you still ask questions.
Yeah,
So you're
don't wait
using
on
your
account
old
of me.
sheet, dagger, and I'm adjusting it really quick, rather. Visible to everyone. Your roll 20 is such dog shit, bro. It's so slow. All right, cool.
We need to start using like fantasy grounds or some shit.
All right, you guys are ready to rock. Whatever you want to do. So,
Do I get any sort of like reaction or anything?
No, in fact,
18.
you-
There we
the
go.
opposite.
Surprise round?
You have been reacted to.
Yeah, you've been reacted to. Because, you stepped in and it said, hey!
You are the stimulus. This is the response.
Okay, sorry, I didn't have it sheet up. So, this machine will take its turn first.
Yo, what's up, Higar? Hey.
So
Go
we'll
get
say
some rest,
that
bud. It's good to talk
goes
to you again. I hope you're
Morris,
doing well.
Daggerin.
Take care of yourself.
Nice. Did you not roll? What was your roll, Smokey? 15?
Mine was a 15. Why did I get knocked off the initiative?
Here, I corrected it. Alright, so we will say...
Do I see knives behind me?
Yeah, you would see him. He's directly behind you, like in a
Okay.
straight line. But so the more a synth it hears you, it says, stop. Not like that, though. It says it way cooler.
Go for it. Take your
Give
time.
it to us. Come on.
I gotta find it. It says it like this.
Intruder, stop.
Yes.
And
Oh,
then,
that's good.
and then it starts making a walk towards you.
Oh no, it's the Terminator.
No shit. Yeah.
It steps right in front of you, and it's going to make a melee attack swing. Oh wait, that's Maya. Where is Morrison? There it is. Oh shit, this guy's got stats.
Oh Christ!
Ooh.
Definitely not.
Palmer, whatever it is.
I gotta double check my AC.
Well, that
Should
would have
be.
missed, but I'll take it.
I don't know how
I'll
it got
I'll take that hit
miscalculated.
automatically.
Wait.
Oh wait.
What the hell are you talking
Why would
about?
you do that?
You mean it would have?
I want to give the impression that I'm not threatening. I'll take that hit.
Appeal to the robot's empathy. Definitely.
I don't even think you can do that.
I mean,
it
I
misses.
understand what you're trying to say, but
Yeah, let him go
I'm just
for
trying
it.
to think thematically as it like swung and missed you. Would you like, step in front of it?
Yes, I will intentionally step in front of. I will intentionally step in front of the bitch smack.
Okay, so we'll say it takes 10 damage then, and then it looks at you again and says,
Intruder, halt. What do you need?
Oh wait, he's asking me.
"Yeah." He says, "What do you want?"
Yes.
Okay. This isn't gonna use my reaction, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay, because I'm not sure if it's still his turn or if it's my turn yet.
You know, and you will say it's a free action just to respond to it.
Okay,
It obviously
I will
wouldn't go
respond
outside.
with my hands up in a non-threatening manner and say, I'm looking for the owner of this room. I mean no harm.
The owner of this room is under protection. There is no need for you to be here. Please, turn and exit as you came in.
I will, with my hands still up, I will respond that it's of the utmost importance that we speak to her, if it is at all possible. Consider it a life or death situation.
Life or death is exactly what this will be.
Well,
He uses his second attack and I think it fucking butt punched you. Wait, what are the dice? 2d6. So the +2. So it would be, you would take 22 damage.
it would be, sorry, it's 4 + 6. So you'd add, yeah, that is 22.
Yeah. You're knocked out unconscious, my dude. And oh, guess what, Palmer? You get to roll for injury.
Oh shit.
Hold on, I'll show you. Hold on. It's in the rule book. So on a critical hit, when down but not outright killed, you get a major injury. Roll 1d10.
Do I roll it?
Yeah.
Okay, where is the injury in the book?
117, 118 in the book.
118. Okay, let me see.
I literally was just looking this up.
Yeah, I know. I knew that an injury was a thing, but for some reason I thought it was like relegated to. I've literally never even looked at it. That makes more
Any
sense.
creature reduced severe hit points by a critical hit and is not killed outright, they receive a major injury. The GM can choose the type of injury from table or roll
Oh, I
1d10
see.
to
So
determine.
Yep.
Or
Getting
is-
injured.
Skull fracture.
Yep. You got a skull fracture.
Oof.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna have a hard time explaining that one to the kids.
What does a skull fracture do though? Oh, it's just up to my discretion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, you have a skull fracture. We'll say that you are significantly concussed, which will give you disadvantage on ranged attacks until your next long rest.
Well, I'm down.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
you
no.
don't expect to be down forever.
Okay, I fixed my AC. I
I hope not.
figured out what I did. It's
I
not
would
18,
hope
it is
not,
19, but I forgot something.
But yeah, I'm precisely at 0 hit points with that attack.
Yep.
Wait, I thought that the damage was calculated into that after the nat
No, it's not.
20.
It's not.
Okay.
Palmer, do you want to arrange this turn order?
I'm sorry, what? Say it again.
It's all out of whack. You got like 27 on the bottom, 26 on the 5, and like the 10s and the 15s above. Like you got to read
The 10s and 16s.
the initiative.
Oh yeah,
Initiative.
well I just had you guys in order. So
Jesus
this
Christ.
has, because the others are technically outside and not a part of it yet.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay,
Yeah,
alright,
so
cool.
it's your turn now, Knives.
Oh, I'm shooting this fucker.
And
And
as
Wait, I
soon
don't
as-
even get a death saving throw?
Not a, do you want to start saving throws right now?
Well, that's
I mean,
oh
technically,
yeah,
yeah,
you
he
would.
does.
Death saving throw happens
He
at
has-
the beginning of your turn. So yeah, I would say that you. Well, do you get it on the turn that you're
Yeah.
downed on?
Yeah. No, it's his turn, so he has to death save throw.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Go ahead.
It's true.
All right, that's a
Save.
save, my dude. You did it.
One save. All right, I am going with armor piercing on this asshole.
Okay, so before you take your turn, Knives, as soon as Daggerin gets swiped, it looks to you and says,
Bad man hit me and now brain no good.
I don't give a shit.
I love
Just
it,
took out my
Hegar.
guy. We gotta stop this fucker. He's a menace.
"Yeah, no, do it. Tear it up, dude. Let's see that fucking new toy bang."
Not say. I'm fucking blasting his ass.
Blast.
Baba?
So, anyways, I started blasting.
Good news.
I'm gonna go prone 'cause he
My
is not a
costume
he's not a
has
ranged fighter,
left
so
China.
fuck that. And I'm gonna bonus action.
Yeah, yours
reload
probably
armor
do the same thing
piercing.
today
So
or
I go
tomorrow.
Palmer,
3D.
you understood what I was trying to do, right?
About what?
What,
Get
like,
fucking brained by a massive robot?
Yeah, I mean, well, it
No.
could have been anything, dude. He could have been in there, and they could have been, sleeping.
I already
Alright,
did!
I'm not.
No, but like you understand what I was trying to go for with my action,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
no, I totally did, and that's why I was. That's why it gave you the opportunity in between to, to decide to exit or whether, and then when you said, hey, it's life or death, then it said, all right, too late.
Alright, so that
You had a chance to get out, and you didn't take it.
25.
I hit it.
Denny,
since
how
it's
are
armor
you?
piercing,
Do you
it's
like the
D
official
rank,
schedule for next
supposedly,
week?
So, because there's no way to do that, I did
Oh
that.
yeah, so it's 12 flat damage. All right, that makes sense.
And then
Dad's gonna go off like a motherfucker down the hallway.
Okay, so 12 damage. You guys outside in the hall are definitely well aware that there's shit going down. You hear the goddamn 50 cal fired a good 10 feet away from where you're standing on the other side of the wall, and it does connect pretty significantly here on this synth.
get in there. He's
The synth
attacking.
Yeah, the synth that you guys are, you guys have fought this exact same style of synth before. It is called the Morris synth. And it has been reduced by 12.
You did, as a little goblin
So
man.
with
You carried
that,
them all up a mountain.
Knives, you gonna do anything else with your turn? You use your bonus action. You can. Oh, you moved. Okay, cool.
Moved. I used my bonus action to reload,
To reload.
swap.
Yeah. All right. So with that, I would say the rest of you are now initiated in combat, and we will do it correctly. So Kodomo, that would be you next.
Okay.
I pretty much said
Sounds like a gunshot.
he's killing people.
I heard something like a gunshot.
Well,
Oh wait, did you run out the door?
I shut the door and said, "Get in there! He's killing people. He's killing."
Oh, I heard you say that. I thought that was out of character.
No, that was me running out and saying that while I was running. I'm not a frontline fighter. Fuck that.
I mean, I guess. You realize I'm not built for heavy combat.
Just shoot and move to the side and let fucking.
All right, fine. I will let my new pew pew toy do my talking.
All right.
Ah, yes. Does a 24 hit?
24 does hit. Yes, 24 does hit.
And this is going to be 3d8 plus 3 armor piercing rounds.
Wait, no. You got D rank. You're D6s.
What do you mean I have to D rank?
Armor
That's what we were
piercing.
talking about
using
by
armor
overrolling with
piercing.
our damage.
If you're using armor piercing rounds, you go down a die instead of a D8.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fine.
That's something we just figured out.
That's okay. All right, good start.
D6.
So we're going to do 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay. That one. Damn, 25 damage between those two is pretty significant.
And I'll end my turn.
Alrighty, so with that, Valravn, you are
Dude,
now.
I don't know what it is with me and strength checks, Higar. I've been incredibly lucky. Both the characters I play have zero strength modifiers, and I always just roll one above what I need.
Could get up
Everything else is questionable, but
there. Yeah, we'll get up there. See if I can't take a swing on the thing, or I can survive a potential attack from him. Yep.
Alrighty.
All right, let's see if I can even hit though. That is a 11 total. I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah, that is a miss, unfortunately.
That's fine. That is absolutely fine. And I will end my turn right there.
Alrighty. Hans, the doctor himself, what do you got for us?
So I have heard that there's some shit going on in there, and that's about it. So I'm going to
I said killing people. He's
Killing
killing us.
people.
Yeah, killing us.
I'm gonna pull out both of my SMGs. I have 2 now,
Okay.
and I'm gonna charge around the corner and start firing as soon as I see the robot.
All right.
Please
Soon
don't
as I
get
spray because you have the capacity to hit me, and if I get hit, that's 2 death saving
Not if he uses. He
throws.
doesn't. He can't hit you if he uses spray, or if he's not using spray.
If I'm not using spray,
Spray,
that's correct. I
spray you
can't
can
hit him.
choose your targets.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, spray, and you have to call it out as well because it uses a whole clip. It
Now,
really doesn't do a whole lot of damage either. I looked at the numbers on spray. It doesn't seem super useful.
really not worth it for
I
using
spray
the
my sniper rifle.
Yeah. It's mainly on miniguns and such, I think.
Yeah.
It's worth it if there's like 7 people you can hit.
7 rats or something, you know,
Yeah.
some low,
there's a
some
bunch of
some
people
drug
that are-
addicts or something you just want to mow over. Yeah.
And thematically, to me, it would
You're
kind
on
of make
a
sense.
-1?
Just they're killing people, and I just want to run and spraying bullets. But I saw them all
okay,
around the
yeah.
garden, and
My,
I know Smokey's in there somewhere, so-
My character
No, I'm
from
just- I'm just
our
thinking what
5e
goes on.
campaign has like
You do
climbing
regular
gear and
shots,
shit.
so
Not
you-
specifically climbing gear, but I do have pythons and
Yup, here they
lots of
come,
rope
and it's gonna be,
and a grappling hook
rat
because
attack
thieves
and
should
a
always
rat
have
attack.
one.
Yikes.
Yikes.
That is some pretty huge yikes, yeah.
Dude, you come in with so much fear and fury and inexperience with dual wielding SMGs that you and just
Mine
kind of
was poor
pepper
bullet,
down the
honey.
hallway.
You got some potted plant, maybe a
Yeah,
vase.
yeah. You see a very expensive looking piece of art be dotted with new holes, and with that, you what do you want to do next?
I have a little bit of
Maya
move left. I'm
chick,
just trying to
she
find my
can't
ammo so I
just-
can. There we go. I just wanted to adjust my ammo before I forgot to take out 4 times 2. So that's done. I now see the situation. I've already moved 20 feet and used my action and my bonus actions. I only have 10 feet left.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm gonna get back out the door, and that's all I got.
Okay. So with that, it is the synth's turn.
Wait,
Will turn.
Jello never went. Okay, interesting.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, okay. So yeah,
I
Jello needs
haven't-
to go. Jello needs to go first.
Your grappling hooks may or may not be
Before the turn. Like I said,
stolen.
otherwise,
Okay.
I'll
Well,
then
I mean,
reset
hey,
and we'll be
you
able to
have
turn order.
grappling hooks.
So Jello, you
All
are
right,
up.
things got messed up.
I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. We
Sure.
got 30 minutes left.
So,
I'm gonna be late for rolling a 20.
seeing that we're all engaged now, I could actually move to this square if I used my cunning action.
That's correct. Yes.
Would you count that as a flank?
No.
I'm
because
down,
Smokey's
so-
incapacitated.
I don't know if you can make it there, by the way, bud.
Yeah, I can.
Well, because you can't move through an enemy, and it's half movement through.
Okay, hold on, Larry. I'll
Yeah.
explain this to you.
Larry.
First off, I have 35-foot movement speed.
Oh, you're at
Second
70.
off,
Yeah, you have 70. Got it. Yeah. True. You done. You good. Yeah, you got plenty. Duh. I didn't know he had 35. So he only had like 30.
Can you get like right? That's fine. So I'm just checking to see if I can give.
yeah, I'm not worried about Smokey for flank. I'm worried about this guy here.
Yeah, no, I would say that.
Golden
I would say
glowing
that
moth pet?
because
What?
Smokey's incapacitated, he would be the only one in flank position.
I mean, you could get to like.
That's
actually,
cool.
You could go
What
right
does the
through
moth
and
pet
pass
do?
around for 50 movement, like that.
Well, you would have to squeeze between the Morris and the doorway.
Yeah, it
there.
would
I don't know
require
if
an
you do that.
acrobatic.
That would be more, and it would require an acrobatics.
Yeah,
Let's see,
exactly.
that would be.
Something to that effect.
I think I could do it in 70 though, and 70 is
Oh, yeah.
technically what I have. So,
You absolutely have it.
my acrobatics isn't great with this guy though.
It's up to you, man. Play it how you will.
I am not going to risk that.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Instead, I'm going to move here. And I'm going to have my blade out, and I'm going to shoot with an EMP bullet,
Don't. Okay.
or ionized rather.
Ionize is a good call here.
Okay.
Very good call.
What is your attack roll?
Wow.
10 misses, unfortunately.
Great.
Yeah.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. I actually don't even know what his AC is. I just said that it missed because it's 10.
Yikes.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I have it up in front. It's on my big screen ahead of me. I kept looking for the sheet. I was like, "Where's the sheet at?" But
I mean, that's a shit roll, so like,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
expect it to miss.
I would attempt, just I kind of feel like no matter what.
yeah, I look at that and I go, "No, it didn't hit. I didn't even need to bother." All right, so is that gonna be your full turn?
Yeah, it actually is because I have to dash to get there,
Yeah.
and that takes up my cunning action.
All right, cool. So next will be the synth. It will look to Valravn and it'll say,
Intruder, halt. Please turn and exit the building, or you will follow suit.
All right.
and as it
Please
says
to
that,
me.
it points to Dagger's body, who's obviously like on the ground, with his bleeding from his skull.
Yep. Oh no. Is it a free action to agree with it? I'll leave. Sure.
It's up to you guys. It's up to you.
Yeah. I'm already saying I'm gonna leave. Yeah. Sure. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
if you if you decide to put up your sword and backpedal, then it won't take an attack of
We're gonna leave Dagger around with it.
You can drag him with you if you want. And
What's
the synth-
going on here?
I have an idea.
don't know-
Actually,
we
or
don't
reason
know
why.
Maybe
that.
it would.
It glows.
You don't know. It might be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not,
Moth
I'll just
cocoon
say
wrapper
this.
where you paid for a cocoon by
I'll
the
just say
moth.
this: if Valravn leaves,
Oh, nice.
then so will Jello.
You taught him to high five you? That's awesome.
The synth will.
Does it give you
look
any
at if
advantage
you
to
choose
like
backpedal.
dark vision or anything like that?
we can't. It's not our turn.
Have a good day.
What?
Yeah, we've literally attacked it right now. It knows we're hostile. We've all attacked it. It should attack, Palmer. I'm just saying, personally.
Hey,
It serves a very specific purpose. So.
Mhm.
Now the one in the bedroom, I don't know about that one, but.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
Oh my!
So as this takes place, you guys see from the bedroom, peek out is this person, and it comes around, says, "Oi, mate, what you doing here? What
We're
the
doing
hell
this.
is all this?"
We're doing this. Okay. All right.
Is this the?
I'm not there.
actually look to Yellow. I'm
Do I
gonna
get
look
Yeah,
to
my
he would
next
be
step?
saying it to the people in earshot, which are Jello and
Look to Jello. Look to Jello.
yeah.
Point that her.
Valravn.
Well,
That's really a hurt.
Isn't that the Matthew Lillard dude we killed at the last facility?
It's a cheeky.
yeah, it
The
is.
power of the cheeky, dude. Don't even worry about it.
well, we had a business proposition, but wouldn't open the door, so this happened.
And points to the body.
Yeah, all right then. Hey, Clunky, go ahead and get on out of here, mate.
Can I make my next set saving throw?
Yes, I would say you could, Smoky Guy.
Just talking about the right time for that.
So it hops back to its place beside the table,
That's 2.
and he says, "All right then, mates. What's going on here? Business proposition. What you got for me?"
Do you have a place you want to sit down? Someplace.
I like you at a gun's reach right there, mate. We are.
Do you mind if we just points to the corpse? Do you mind if we deal with this mess right here?
Yeah. Get it out of here. This is expensive floor.
All right. Valravn is actually going to. Can you request Clunky to bring it out into the hall? Yeah,
All right,
my
then.
honor.
Hey, Clunky. Yeah, will you get this out of here, mate?
As you wish.
So he comes out. He grabs Daggerin, and he will drag him by his feet with one of his big,
Jesus.
buff, strong arms.
Maybe you should just carry. Okay.
And
Oh my
he'll
goodness.
drag him-
Can I? All right, so I have to argue this. If he's just dragging my body out of the room by 1 foot, That's considered rough movement, and that will damage my body considerably. So that's 2 death saving
This
throws.
is a nice floor.
It's very nice.
Where do you see this in D&D? I've never heard of this. Where is this from?
Rough
Never
movement.
heard of this either.
Well, it's nice tile. So we'll say that you slide very very eloquently, but you do leave a slight trail of blood from the injury on your head. And then he will open the door, and he will with
No
one of
benefit
his
at all,
strong
but you
synth
have a
foots,
precious
he will
child.
lightly kind of push you into
That's
the hall
handy.
and shut
I
the
don't
door
have
behind you,
anything
not even
cool like
interested
that,
on the things
sadly.
you
I
have
wish I
inside.
did
He will
in either of my
then turn
games.
to
Look at that.
Who knows?
he'll turn to
Maybe in the
face
future I'll
guy
pick
in
up
back
something
and
cool.
say,
Master, what would you like?
I'm kind of excited to go
Hey,
back
mate,
to
just-
the
I don't know, just go
to
back
the second
table, would you?
to our original 5e
And,
campaign
he goes
sometime
back to the
soon.
table, and
Sorry, I was just
then he looks
caught
to you
up and
guys
catching
again
up
as
on
he,
all the
like,
sports
nods
news
his head.
today. It's been a big day in the
Mind if I
world
cover
of
this distance
sports.
to flank? That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have any spells with attack rolls yet?
We're actually looking for someone, an old acquaintance of my friends here. Actually, my friend here.
Well, in a manner of speaking, but yeah, we have a business proposition like
Yeah,
that.
acquaintance, man. I know any acquaintance. Do you have a name? Name for this person you're after, maybe?
Well, I'd be known by Jello, by this person. So,
But what's the person you're looking for, mate?
Murder! Oh, Scorching Ray is dope.
Do we have Maya's last name?
No, you just have the name Maya.
Maya.
Quick kill the Daggerin. You have received that amount of HP. You are propped up. Your head is definitely hurting, but other than that, you are no longer having to roll for death saving throws.
Good.
Kotomo, 19 for stealth. To the best of your knowledge, you are stealth.
We're looking for.
And yeah, go ahead, Valravin.
Oh, sorry, no. Looking for someone named. He's kind of playing down here. Maya. What was it? Mina.
Yeah, Dak
Maya.
Prescott.
Maya.
That might be a career-ending injury, depending on how bad that is. Did not look good. Did not look good. The other thing is he did not get a big contract this year. His contract is over at the end of the year, I think.
That's company equipment.
well, maybe I didn't do that.
Nope.
Looks over.
Someone bruised up his fist real bad, mate.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I would talk to him, but well, he's on the other side of the door now, isn't he? Anyway,
I guess you're
so if you don't know where this Maya is, well, we were told to come here, so that ain't our
Yeah.
fault either.
He actually gave us.
Where would we go then?
Yeah, well, I never heard of it. My name's not Maya, so.
What is it?
Inside check.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually gonna do. What, do you have a name then? Come on. Because we're gonna have to correct
with
it to the people.
Larry specifically telling you guys to someone to do a sense motive, I would say that you have advantage because Larry knows more.
No, that was not Larry doing
Fucking-
anything. No.
Fucking meta pigeon.
It was a meta pigeon.
No, that's fine.
It was
Yeah,
not.
but still, I mean,
Yeah, it was
otherwise, I can't let you
brutal.
guys leave.
Absolutely
I don't have any fucking
brutal.
back, so
It's a shame. Shadowblade?
Actually,
That's
I
not.
did-
I'm
I
unfamiliar with
did roll
Shadowblade. What does it do?
Give me a sense motive with advantage.
Yeah, it's been a
Because the meta
weird
pigeon actually knows
weird
something
day
from-
in sports.
12,
The
14.
Formula One Grand Prix was pretty interesting. Lots of weird stuff going on there.
With an 18 and a 14, without
Football
knowing anything
was all
outside
over
of
the
that,
place.
You two specifically.
No, that's
Um,
fine.
He's gonna look to you, and he looks pissed off that you guys are here. He's not lying about the fact that the knuckles were bruised on his machine, and it is company property. But at the distance you guys are at, and the sense motives that you rolled, that's about all that you can deduce. Is that he does look pissed off, and he doesn't have any weapons or anything like that on him. So that seems about to be the end of it.
Okay, Dylan, I'm gonna quickly get out of here, but yeah, hold on.
Festival throwable sword,
Go ahead, do your
2d8
Oh, yeah, I was
psychic.
gonna say, that's a
That's
shame.
pretty
Actually, a very
decent.
Profitable offering for a talented hacker.
All right.
It's a shame.
You will. If I meet any talented hackers, mate, I'll let them know where to find you. Where you guys from?
We're from. You know
Look,
what?
I tell you what.
Let's roll for
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to roll for
UMM, the Unus Mundus
So-
Network.
Not entirely comfortable saying that just right here.
Shoutouts
now,
to
but I tell you
Xenosaga.
what, You can reach us.
Uses a bonus
through
action
this
to use it.
person.
That's actually pretty handy. That's
And,
that's
Jello,
definitely not bad for a second
basically
level
what
spell.
I'm doing is I'm having kind of using my street influence here to kind of metagame a contact that would work for both the Aerie and Jello's street influences, and we can create that character if you want. But like this would be someone that would be trusted by Jello and could pass on information.
Okay.
Jello, weren't you looking forward to seeing your friend though? You brought that really nice scotch. Ugh.
Yeah, well, I'll hold on to it. I got a fridge.
Fair
Well,
enough. We can have some later.
It's scotch, mate. You got what kind is it? Let me see. Just put it on the ground there. Take a few steps back.
Sure, absolutely. You mind if we...
I'll just show it to you, huh?
Yeah, that'll work, mate.
So I show him the most expensive scotch listed in the game, sealed bottle.
Okay. So as he says that, he says, "All right, mate. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna leave the scotch, right? And you're gonna turn around, and then you guys are gonna fuck off."
Really?
Yeah. You've wasted enough of my time here, mate, talking about some Maya, and I don't even know who she is. So you leave the scotch, you guys
And-
leave, and I don't send Clunky to come and beat your ass.
And if I don't leave the scotch?
Well, then Clunky's gonna have to bruise his fist again, and then mate.
Oh, being a bit petty, are we?
Yeah.
2d8 dex and cast
sleeping.
green flame
I'm
blade.
tired. You guys
What?
Look at my
I'll tell
fucking
you what.
floors, mate. There's
All
blood
right.
all over the place.
Let's compromise
Dagron
then.
and his concussed
That's not the
both
only
has
bottle I got
con.
on me.
What are the chances
You want to
we
get
have
drunk?
that?
I'll get you
No.
drunk. Hold on, Smokey, hold on. Well, I tell you what. Let's compromise then. This ain't the only bottle I got on me.
All right, give me a
And,
persuasion. Wait, do you actually have more than one? Oh.
Oh, fuck!
And yes,
okay,
yes, I do
18,
have more than one
wow.
bottle on me.
That's fucking funny, dude.
A
You
natural
literally-
20 with a -1.
That's fucking. I don't think I've ever seen that. But anyways, he looks at you and he says, "All right then, mate. You got more of that stuff
Nice.
right there,
Rolling a
specific-
nat 20 with a
Not that
-1.
specific stuff, but I got a Harmony Field #1. Pretty good stuff
Ooh.
still.
All right then.
You broke
So,
your character in a good way, though. Makes you
well,
very
hey,
useful
Clunky,
at level
Hey,
2.
make some room at the table, would you?
Right away, master.
And the AI, or I'm sorry, the synth will move to the other side of the table, and he starts to walk between you guys. And as he does, he looks at you and says, "Hey, calm down, would you? We're just gonna have a little drink." And he progresses to the head of the table.
And
he,
Jello
motions
pulls
for
out
the
the-
two of you to join him.
Yep.
So,
Jello
so
pulls
far,
out the Harmony
Tomo,
Field.
you are still stealth, so he's not privy to your awareness whatsoever.
So yeah, pull out the bottle of Harmony Field. Want me to crack it open right now?
Okay. So
Oh,
Tomo,
you
what
have-
is your? Are you just want to test the limits, or are you gonna you walking with purpose? What's going on here? What is your?
You know
what is
what?
your,
If no one minds, just gonna pop in and say, hey, if you guys are having a drink, I'll have one with you. But just remember, we got like 20 people waiting on us, so
on
let's
my
make it
advanced
quick.
comm, I was like, all right, guys, what's taking so long?
We're having a drink.
But you know, I got some
Oh god.
about my.
Okay, so everybody comes in, right?
Wait, no, I'm
No, nah, I'm just gonna.
I'm going my advanced comms. I hear all this. I hear them talking. I don't hear them shooting. So I'm gonna ask, like, what's going on? I want to give you more information about Maya that was given to me by Blake. She's a master of disguise, and she might not look the way she is normally.
Right now it's business.
Business drinking time.
Yeah, it's bit. I'm not even gonna sit at the table. I'll just grab a drink and post up at the
I'm
wall.
actually just having fun now, so it's all good.
Yeah, go. Come on in. Wait, by the way, is Jello gonna take a friggin' seat, dude? Come on.
Yeah, I'll post the
Yeah.
wall and just be like, yeah, well, the rest of the assembled team is waiting, but they can fuck off for now.
Yeah, so it's Kotomo, so Jello and Valravin sit across the seat, the sense
When
behind him.
neighbors start looking
he's
at us,
chilling.
we're
As
weird.
Kotomo walks in, he goes, who the fuck is this, mate? Who the hell are you? You're not the same one who got dragged out a second ago, so what the fuck?
No,
What's going on with
there's
a whole army of people.
yeah, there's quite a few of us looking for Maya. About 20 or 30.
Well, just
I
get
don't
them
know.
all fucking in here. Can't have them standing outside by the
Oh,
door, right? Just
no.
everybody get the fuck in here.
God damn it! Am I gonna have to break open 2 bottles for this motherfucking shit?
Ah!
No, you're not, mate. This bottle is for me, you, and the other guy that was here. I don't. Everybody else
They-
could just fuck off, then, can't they?
So fuck the others. Yeah. All right. I'm on board with that.
So have we
I'm up
been told to come in because I'm still
Yeah,
outside?
he's told you guys to come in because it'll piss him off to just
Well, I can't
have you
hear
guys
him
sitting in the fucking hall.
All right. So I guess I get underneath Smokey and I like help him walk inside.
Okay.
Oh God! And you have advantage.
I'm not entirely sure where to leave
Oh.
him because he's bleeding. And
Higar,
so
you've
kind
made
of
a
aggressive.
beautiful,
And-
beautiful
Yeah, really,
So
character.
as you bring Smokey in, we'll say that he's this fucking guy, mate. Hey, you might want to pour him a cup. Well, he looks a little bit worse for wear.
I say, sure, don't mind if I do. And I leave Smokey kind of sitting like near where he was already bleeding, and I come around.
Yeah,
That
just
being
real like
awkward
weekend
as
at
well.
Bernie's type shit.
Yeah, but
And Jello is going to kind of look around in his bag and mutter to himself loud enough for people near him to hear, but not super loud. God damn it, why didn't I bring any actual cheap shit?
Valravn is going to be quiet
Oh,
enough
I've
for
got my
people. For the record, Valravn is actually going to quietly, just enough again for anyone else to hear, because you actually have taste.
What did you say? Sorry, my headphone came out.
No, basically, Jello was saying, God
There
damn
we
it,
go.
why didn't I bring any of this cheap shit? Because it was mentioned that, hey, Smokey's character could use a drink. And at this point,
yeah.
Because you're a man of taste.
for varying role-playing reasons,
Real man of genius. It's all right. I'll chip in for that. I know this shit ain't cheap.
So
Well,
yeah,
we're all fucking
Fuck,
here having a
so
good
I don't
time,
know
mate.
what the fuck's
But
going on right now.
You
What's
know,
up?
we're having a drink. This guy, put a fucking rag on your head, would you? You can go get one in the in the bedroom or the bathroom or something, mate. You look fucking awful.
all right, fuck it. Got a rag or a napkin or something, and if that's
just-
offered,
You go into the
Jello.
bedroom or the bathroom, mate. They're fucking everywhere.
Jello will break open another bottle. This one of Jim Diamond, or no, we'll do number one vodka, and pour a little on that and slap it right on Smokey's head. Not too hard, like it's not going to displace any bone fragments, but like the alcohol is going to get into the wound.
Fuck are the
It's
dice doing tonight?
and yeah, and then he's just kind of going to put that bottle of number one vodka over towards the rest of the assembled party.
Okay.
So kind of like they have a bottle to drink from too.
Yeah,
Valravn's
yeah,
actually going to take it off a bit.
Okay.
Take-
That's really
take-
kind
take-
of you, mate. So, hypothetically, let's say, I might know someone with some hacking skills, maybe, maybe hypothetically.
Of
and
course.
he's had a few drinks at this point, so he's just kind of talking. Everybody's chilling, drinking. Smokey's bleeding a little, but he's definitely healed up from Hans's efforts.
yeah. With the
Curiosity,
basic heal, I assume that
Homer,
came
how
with like
cognizant
actual
am I
patching
at
up.
this point?
No, you're super cognizant. The only negative impact you have is just disadvantage on ranged attacks. Otherwise, you're straight. You're good to go. You're healed to half your HP as well, so I would say you're doing all right. Just got a little bloody noggin. That's all.
You can get stitches for it. You'll be fine.
And he looks to you. Right. So hypothetically, mate, let's say I know someone with some hacking capabilities. What kind of job are we talking here? Do you have, I don't know, how much you paying? Maybe to start with. What kind of level of difficulty?
Well, close as I know, it's probably some of the most difficult work you'll probably find at this point.
All right. Well, who's hiring? Is it just you blokes?
We're
See if we can get them rolling
we're
on.
effectively,
We brought a
us-
huge
us
presence
Jello
here.
and everyone else, knives.
We're with the legacy. I don't know why you're pussyfooting around. I'm pretty sure you
Well,
know.
mostly because mostly just because we're the only we're only just the we're just the representatives.
We're here representing a third.
Hey, wait, we never got your name. What's your name?
Are you a magic
Oh.
goblin?
Don't worry much about my name, mate.
What do I call you then?
You can just call me, I am. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna make one real quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Palmer, come on,
You've
no.
been-
I
you've
can't
been
let
without
him-
Yeah. No. While Robin
He-
just is like, mm-hmm.
Reroll that
No,
one. buddy.
Jello is going to
Um,
give a big smirk for like a second and then go right back to being serious. Like it'll be plain for this person to notice, and then it'll be plain that he's also not going to necessarily jump on it.
Okay.
16.
All right, listen, mate. My name's Steve. Yeah. Obviously, I like money, and you know, I might know a thing or two.
Oh, we caught on already.
Interested in, you know, where the, you know, obviously, as you see, this expensive bunch of boats behind me. That
What's your stealth gonna be, Higar, with expertise? Like a 5 or a 7?
I know some pretty powerful people, mate. I can't just be working for anybody. If you guys are just coming in here and saying, you know, you need your girlfriend's fucking social media hacked, and you know that it's a bit below my pay grade. So
Can you do anything about scrubbing social media from Chuck E. Cheese?
Jesus fucking.
Chuck E. Cheese, mate. I haven't heard of that in ages.
Yeah, believe it or not, Charles Entertainment Cheese still exists.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cheese
God.
is actually like the largest fucking electric vehicle manufacturer on Earth.
Palmer, I
Yeah,
have
what's up,
proficiency. I have proficiency in disguise kits. Would
Okay.
I be able to look at homeboy over here? I don't know what to call him at this point.
Proficiency in disguise kits. What does that mean?
I
I
wanna.
think that just means that when you utilize it.
Yeah,
you
but
add your
I'm
proficiency
using.
bonus to your
Yeah.
roll.
I wanna see if I can use the knowledge that I have personally using disguise kits to see if I can discern if this guy is Maya in disguise.
Okay, so you're trying to deduce that he's lying with a sense motive, or you're trying to use the knowledge of disguise kits you have with a perception. So whichever.
With the
route-
perception. With the
Okay,
perception.
you can
I'm
go ahead
not
and give me
gonna.
perception.
I'm not gonna outright like call him a liar.
All right.
19.
Okay. So with the 19, you kind of look him up and down. You know, you're an expert at using your own disguise kit, but you know, the best that you can tell, this is not, you know, any disguise kit that you've seen.
It's not like holographic. It doesn't look holographic or anything.
Doesn't look like a disguise kit at all, no.
Okay.
Well, I did do a sense motive at 14 on the name. I don't know if that probably won't give me.
Oh, on the
anything.
name. So with a sense motive 14 on the name, with the level of inebriation that Steve here has, the level of intoxication, you can tell that there is definitely something that's being withheld.
True. I
18.
mean, that's kind of obvious that it. Yeah, my name's
Yeah.
Steve. Generic name. I mean, it might be his name, but it doesn't.
18,
Oh, well.
not 18 on a sense motive myself.
Okay. And what specifically are you sensing that he doesn't know shit about hacking? The
No,
name?
I am. The use of I am as his name just to immediately.
yeah.
Basically, sense motive to basically make sure. You know what? Do you want a mind save instead to not burst out laughing?
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, fuck it. You know, that 18 is to not burst out laughing at the use of that name.
So he says, well, mate, you know, maybe you get to talking and tell me what this job's about, and I can put you in, maybe I can put you in talk with some people, yeah?
Yeah,
And as far as your sense motive, you would.
Just
wait,
a heads
you
up,
said
we
that
got
mind save was for you, but
we got
motive
2 or
was-
3 minutes.
Okay, so with
I was
that,
gonna ask, can we go late tonight since Columbus Day's tomorrow? But
oh, I still work and shit.
I
This is
fucking
fun.
have work tomorrow.
Yeah, so do I. But
Alright.
so with that,
Fuck Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, sense motive, I mean, you can tell that something's fishy just in the way that, you know, the bits and pieces of information and how it's taken him a little too long to think about responses, but you can't quite put your finger on exactly what it is. Is he, you know, someone who shouldn't be in this apartment? Is he a criminal? Is he, you know, you have no idea as far as
Well,
that's concerned.
that's actually. Never mind. I had a thing, but I don't think I can use it here.
Hold on.
I'll pipe up and say, well, I got my skull cracked in looking for a person named Maya. We were told that she's here. If she's not here, you haven't heard of her. Somebody's telling us the wrong information.
What? Are you calling me a liar, mate? Do you see any fucking Myers here?
Well, I'm not
If-
calling you for dinner.
if there's anything that anybody wants to be upset about, mate, it's the fact that you came into you just walked in my door while I'm having myself a snooze, yeah, and you come in here and you piss off this guy right here.
Maybe don't
Look at
leave
him.
your door unlocked.
What, mate? That's like saying, yeah, don't leave your car unlocked, and if somebody steals it, fuck you. That's it. That's not how it works.
That's
actually,
exactly how
he's
that
making-
works.
No, he's making a good point.
That's
Why
really
should
how
we leave
the whole.
my door unlocked so that random fucking
Wait.
people don't walk in? This is not your house. You don't have any business here.
Wait. If you leave your car unlocked and somebody robs you, Smokey, do you blame yourself or the robber?
Yeah, I blame
I
myself.
blame the robber.
No, I
Well,
blame
not
myself.
from
I
what
think
you
that's the
just
point
said.
he's making.
Yeah, that's what you guys are fucking me up, dude.
The
I
opposite
blame
of
No,
my car.
I'm
I blame myself.
in character and out of character. I'm confused with what this guy's saying because
He's
it's
saying
like
that like he's like, you said that leaving the door unlocked is my own fault. That's why you guys came in here and fucked my place up.
I
That's not a
wasn't
very good
trying
lesson.
to fuck your place up. If anything, you left the door unlocked. We saw it as a concern.
Well,
No, we were only
Most
coming
people-
in to wake him up, and
it's not very
Most
concerning then,
people
mate.
leave
See,
their
this thing,
doors locked.
this thing don't
We
fuck
did
around,
knock.
mate.
To be honest, we did knock. I'm
We
just
did
saying.
knock.
All right. Listen. You tell me who you work for, right? And
We did.
wait, I didn't hear you guys say it
The legacy.
specifically.
I said it.
Yeah, the
Oh,
fight-
you said the
fight was
legacy specifically?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's my bad then. I didn't know
What?
that.
Whoopsie. Palmer
Yeah,
not
so
paying
we'll say-
attention.
All right, you say the legacy here, mate. Listen, I'll let you in on a little secret. I've done a little bit of work with the legacy before, yeah.
A plus 10 to stealth at level 5. Jesus
Listen,
Christ.
They're paying me good.
Dude, that's bad.
This thing's fucking state of the art.
I think my...
This thing-
I
this thing
have
comes on breakfast,
a...
mate.
I'm trying to think
The
what the most
legacy.
ridiculous stat I have is.
You know, it's not
Due to some
necessarily the
broken
most-
gauntlets that I picked up, I think my
well
sleight of
respected.
hand for our D&D campaign is
Mate,
plus
it's-
19.
Especially with these corporations. I'm gonna have to give
I
up
ended up
this
somehow
fucking
with
day
a
to go work for the legacy. It's
plus 7 to those, and I already have 5
So what
modifier
you're saying
and
is- So what
expertise.
you're saying is
So it's
you're
already
lying.
like plus 9, plus 5, plus
No,
7.
That is not.
his wording.
No.
At this point,
Actually,
Jello is going to shoot Daggeron a look. It's going to be a sharp look.
The fuck is wrong with everybody? Okay.
All right, guys, listen.
Look,
Do you
sorry,
know
he's
anything-
just been hit really hard on the head. Give him
Yeah,
a break.
do you know anything about this job? What like
No,
what
I
it requires? What I be doing,
we
mate?
can guess. We can guess. Also, question: is there any reason you can't just take key points of the thing behind the gentleman behind quote unquote Steve? Is there any reason you can't just take that one with you?
Well, yeah, mate. It's being tracked by the corporation.
Yes.
Fucking watching you guys.
Plus
run out,
10,
yeah.
boy.
If you know a good hacker, you just could have it.
Yeah, we have
Yes,
plenty of
take it out.
Oh, it seems like you got me there, mate. Yeah, this thing's completely off the fucking grid, isn't it? They don't even know it's gone.
I'm saying, I'm pretty sure you already had that thing off the radar.
Yeah, so you,
then what's
as you
the
say
actual
that,
problem?
and you catch him in his little, bit. He stands up, and he says, "All right then, let's get on. Yeah,
Wait,
I have another rookie in me, and
Oh,
with that,
oh God, he's back.
oh shit, that's the wrong guy.
The cheeky disappears only to return as even more. cheeky.
It's me again. Fuck you, mate.
Hey,
There
what's
he
up,
is.
Mega?
Mhm.
All right.
All right, so
Two of them now? Are we seeing double?
There we go.
no, so Maya has a really high level augmentation that can make her look like anything she wants. It is called. Let me tell you, actually, I have the original sheet. It is called holographic disguise. You can activate or deactivate the cybernetic via your Neuralink. You can appear to be taller. Blah blah blah. It's
I
purely
also
visual.
have a holographic disguise.
I knew it.
Different thing, very different.
It has a DC
Yeah.
level to understand if it is,
Yeah.
and you didn't hit the DC level.
I knew it.
All right. I
um,
got to call it here, kiddos.
That's fine.
Huh?
So with
That was
that, Maya has revealed herself to you guys.
And
Well,
then
not. She has revealed her true form.
Yo,
and,
thank you everyone so much for hanging out. Y'all are terrific. I am a hacker.
So,
Are we all
I am a
connected
synth
in there?
hacker.
People got stuff. We good?
I'm good.
I'm
yeah,
good.
I'm good as well. Whether we do
Switch it.
D&D or this, up to y'all. I don't. I'm good for either or.
Switch it.
So.
The DMs
Yeah.
figure that out.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
figure it
yeah.
out. We'll message
Agreed.
each other and shit.
Sure.
It's up to you two, because otherwise, we're gonna like. I'd rather do D&D classic. I don't care.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll get and see which one of us what we want to do, but I don't care either way. So,
Okay,
all right, guys, I appreciate everybody hanging out. That was fun. I got to work on some voices and use my my strange. It's called Stranger. It sounds like this.
Hey guys, I like this. That's pretty cool sounding.
That is pretty dope.
That is fucking awesome.
It's one of my favorite ones.
Well, y'all stay safe. Thanks for hanging out with us. Great session. And remember, it is Monday. Fuck Christopher Columbus. Y'all say hi to our good friend Fats, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Later, homie.
Yeah.
Deuces.
See ya.
Later, everyone.
Later, everyone.
Although I will say just real quick before we all go,